In 20 seconds, this stream will start, so I will be able to
In
send you
20
the link.
seconds. So we're not even live.
No,
We're
no,
still in.
everything we say now will be in the podcast, but I cannot send the link yet because it takes.
Okay. So you gotta wait some time for
Yeah,
it
it takes
actually.
20 seconds, so YouTube says, "Hey, there's actually a stream happening right now."
Oh yeah, you exist.
Everything changed when the stream lag attacked.
Stream lag.
So guys, welcome to the ninth. Oh, we are ready. We are quite.
We're at episode
Hey,
9.
Episode 9. I did not
Fuck
think
this
this would.
year passed so far.
Well, yes. I mean, because we've done like almost like every week, haven't we?
Yeah,
So it's been like about 2
Almost.
months.
It's
Little over 2 months since we started the podcast,
let
right?
let me calculate
9.
that because we've been 9 weeks, right? We
Yeah,
may
which,
miss a
if,
day.
Well, February is 3 weeks, isn't it? Or three
Yeah,
full
basically.
weeks. February is weird.
We've been through 2 months, 2 months, 2 whole months, and 3 extra days because we've been doing the podcast for 63 days. It's been a long time,
Man.
actually. I did not think that it would last
2 months
this long.
already?
2 months
Yes.
already, bruv.
Ooh.
Yo, could we slow down time, please?
No,
Afraid not.
Afraid. Well,
Listen, this is. Look, in this decade, no. Never.
You know, next decade is
every
gonna be
second
worse.
that we escape this is a
Look,
blessing.
look, let's not think about the 2030s, whatever the fuck whatever that will bring. Let's focus
Journey.
on.
Oh god, what the fuck?
Well,
It's
guys,
gonna be a
I,
2030s.
I'm sending the podcast link in text for voice.
When's the third impact happening?
No, not Evangelion. No.
Podcast up, so I think we should start with the big guns already, boys.
What, the ass-eating restaurant?
No, no, no. We are saving that for later. I'm talking.
Yes.
We are talking about the pizza discussion.
Oh yeah. Which continent would you like to start on?
So
Or area.
I would like to start because I would like to describe how it went for me. So I was there, chilling, casually minding my own business, walking down the streets, looking at some YouTube videos, talking with some friends, playing some TF2. Right after I stopped playing TF2, in the middle of a video, just watching like a VTuber video, something like that, and then things start happening in the Upam server. I go there, look for I don't know, Bean maybe calling me a gay one, or Rocky maybe calling me to do something. And when I look, it's in the hentai chats, and I look at that and I say, oh no. Because I know whenever we are talking in the hentai chats, it's not like
Something's wrong.
something's
It's not
wrong.
actual hentai.
I go into the tab, the BDSM hentai tag, to be exact. I look at that and I said, "Oh no, what are those guys doing it?" As soon as I just click it, I just do the, and I see, Blue Guy and Rocky, you both have the worst pizzas in the world. How do you Brazilians live with that? So I was just there, and then I was suddenly judged from the BDSM hentai chat. I wasn't understanding what was happening or why it was happening, but I know it was happening by a fact. So
Yeah.
Bing and Rocky.
It all started because it was
Because
me,
somebody posted a meme that was like someone being forced to
the
put
Bean.
someone like watching
Forced.
to put
I don't
pineapple
know
on
the
the
name
pizza.
of the tag, but anyway, someone's girlfriend was putting pineapple on pizza, and it was supposed to eat it. And I was like, "Hey, have you guys seen candy pizza?" And I just showed him this weird grotesque thing, and everyone just like, just no.
No, so there exist candy pizzas in the world, like sweet pizzas, like chocolate pizza. I don't know if you guys ever eaten one, but
I've seen like just dessert pizzas, but thing is, what's wrong is there's Brazilian fucking candy pizzas that are mixed with regular pizzas. That's the problem, and we see that's in the thumbnail, or at least the thumbnail of the podcast thingy. You see the fucking candy center and also just whole chickens.
Yeah, that one. I don't think that's good.
that
Thing we're not looking at Discord,
Context,
actually.
this is what started it all.
yeah, because like I really don't think that I never seen a pizza so bad before. Gotta say, I never seen a pizza so bad before. But that pizza was just like, how do I say that, nightmare fuel, something like that. Because I never saw someone putting like, I know there is like chicken pizza, but like they normally cut the chicken to put into the pizza. Like,
Yeah, they have pieces of chicken, not
yeah,
whole ass
not the
chicken.
whole thing. They just went to a pastry, bought a fucking whole chicken, and put it in the pizza, as if it was
Yeah.
like it was nothing. But
Maybe it would look good. Maybe it would look good, but it didn't.
it got to a fact that like yesterday I ate pizza and I had to take a picture of my pizza so to prove you guys that we eat normal pizza. It was probably I'm even to be nice with you guys, I took probably the most confusing pizza of all time. It had eggs in it. It had all the shit in it. It was probably the most confusing pizza I ever eaten.
Breakfast pizza.
Let me.
Breakfast pizza.
I need to grab the picture.
By the way, which add-ons do you prefer? Olive oil or ketchup?
With olive oil?
Ketchup?
Ketchup?
No. Look.
Stop.
Around
Whoa,
around
hold
here,
up,
around
hold up.
Brazil. Let me explain. Let me explain. Around here in Brazil, there is three weird pizza facts. The first one that I think that you Americans or Canadians, British,
Americans.
everyone
North
like
Americanos.
Norte Americanos will be very, very scared of it. Is that we eat pizza with silverware. We eat like fork and knife. We don't just.
Oh
grab-
yeah, I remember. I pinged one of you about that. It was like, why the fuck is
I-
there
you
a
pinged
fork
me.
and knife?
yeah, like
I have
we
to
eat,
find
we
this.
eat like that, and it's like really,
Listen,
really
it's
normal
no-
around.
Sometimes I don't want to get my hands greasy, so we just eat it with a fork and we cut it like 2 squares, and then we just stab it and put it in our mouth.
There is like so much.
Here. Nada.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I think. Oh, yeah.
You okay, buddy?
Hello. Yeah, I'm here. I was looking for the thing. I sent a picture. I found the picture now. The one with just the fucking fork and knife. Which, I mean, the pizza looks normal. The cheese on one half looks weird, and I think the other seems to just have. I can't tell if that's still supposed to be just whole tomatoes or like some sort of sliced sausage. But anyway.
Hey.
Yes.
So
yes, people,
I'm gonna
that is
say.
the pizza.
Oh, that's not cheese. That's not cheese. I think it's not cheese at least. I think it is.
What is? It looks too.
It looks like it's got dirt on it.
That's
That
a
is
type
not
of cheese
pepper.
that I also hate a lot. I don't like
So
this cheese.
why does it
Fucking
look? Why does it look like
It looks
a
like
brain?
some-
Why does it have the texture
no,
of a
no.
brain?
No, it looks like someone
It has
decided to
that
put out a
texture.
cigarette on the pizza.
That whatever that is on the left. Why does it have the texture?
I don't know the name
So-
of
Of
it in
brain
English.
matter.
So it I think.
Send the
I
Portuguese.
think it
Send the
is-
Portuguese word, and I'll see if I can find it
think
through
it is-
Google Translate.
How do I say that? I think it is. Rocky, how the hell do I say catupiry in English?
Catupiry.
How do you spell it?
Getting the Google Translate.
It's something. It's like it's a type of cream cheese that it's used.
Catupiry?
It's a type of,
Catupiry.
Catupiry is one of the most popular brands of Requeio, whatever the hell, cheese in Brazil, developed by Italian immigrant Mario Silvestrini in the state of Minas Gerais in 1911. The name derives from the Tupi word meaning excellent.
Let me see if I can show the.
It's
the
not
podcast
excellent
viewers.
though.
It looks
Horrible.
it looks like a very gooey cheese.
You can't blame us. It was the Italians, and they invented pizza.
What is it with Italians going to South America and making cheeses? First, there's
Listen,
Italians in Argentina
listen,
making
it's both
knockoff Parmigiano
Italians,
Reggiano.
Germans, and French.
Is this the thing? Catupiry?
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me see.
This looks like skin cream.
Yeah.
No, this one is really. This one is a really bad picture of catupiry.
This one has a way more texture of mayonnaise. Like
But
when
it normally looks like
it's too creamy. It's a little bit
So-
too creamy.
catupiry.
Oh! Does it come in these like tiny plastic things that you cut the end off of?
What? Oh,
Um,
no. I know what you're talking about. It's those
No,
chef
no, no,
things.
no,
Like,
no. It's
right.
not Heikeijo. It's not Heikeijo.
These things?
Let me see.
What? I never seen that.
No. Yes.
Well,
They're
Going by, I think that must be how it was applied to the pizza.
No, yes. It was probably that
Because
was
of the
God.
that's probably how
if
it
you
was.
look at the pizza, you see how it has those like distinctive things. That must have
Alright,
been how it
guys,
was.
the stream
So
isn't looking at the pizza.
Yes, I cannot.
saying.
I cannot show the string the pizza. Otherwise, they're literally is going to remove the image and it's going to fuck up how
Yep.
everything is done.
Yep.
But
So anyone that wants to chat, you're gonna have to do it through stream.
You're
Or at
gonna
least
have to
if
do.
You want, if you want people to see your
You're gonna have to go through
your message.
yeah,
through
you're,
YouTube.
you're going to have to
So-
go through YouTube.
Here's the thing.
Oh yes.
You know how you plan something an entire week ahead because you know you didn't get to do it last week because of real shit, and the moment you fucking start it up, people say, "Oh, can
Yes.
you do this and this and this for the next 3 hours?"
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you
I
leave
can
right now,
understand that.
Yep. That almost
yeah, it's
happened.
understandable.
Guess what? I said fuck nah, and I'm going to be going off on my in-laws later.
Oh. Oh.
So,
Why I gotta
Yeah.
why I gotta be like this?
I don't fucking know. I plan these things out. I tell people ahead of time, hey, I'm not going to be available for this and this time. Hey, I'm going to be doing this for about 2 hours. Please bear with me. Hey, I'm going to be doing this directly after. But everyone says, fuck you to my schedule. Do this instead.
Yeah,
I can quite-
that
I
is
can
a
quite
thing
understand
that
you,
happens
so-
even in like college.
no, let me explain
Like-
something that happened like literally today, and it's like really normal for me. Every day, every week we do the podcast, right? And I already told my family, so we have the podcast this week. Like we have the podcast today. I won't be able to go. I have to be home at 9 because the podcast is really important. I really like to do it. And my family goes like, yeah, oh, okay. And my family does this, but my family does this thing that is called they plan like a whole week ahead to do something. Like they plan on visiting some family member, doing something like that, going on a pizzeria, but they forgot to tell me. So whenever so literally last week when I was literally setting up the podcast, my family went to hey, we are going on a pizzeria right now. But I have something to do. My mother just looked up my face and said, "Oh, you always have something to do whenever I don't tell you we have stuff to do."
Huh?
So
It's
she basically said,
fam.
she basically said, because I didn't tell you, you programmed yourself to do something, and now you programmed to do something because you didn't know you had something to do.
Oh, this reminds me of one thing about about middle school. And this
Middle
is a very bad memory.
And
I
this
tried
got
to
me really
ignore it.
fucking angry.
Go ahead, Rocky.
We're
Vince,
digging up
because
repressed
I'm a little
memories,
cranky.
apparently.
So there's a thing in Brazil. It happens in June. It's called Festa Junina.
Oh, I know. I love
Most schools just make like this. It's hard to explain. It's like we dress up as farm folk. We put wheat hats made of wheat. We make campfires, and we have chess shirts, like triangle shirts.
We
This
we
is
try to
Strange.
we try to dress ourselves as, let me see, it would be like the peasants, if I would say. We even paint some.
Kind of peasants, yes.
Yeah, we even paint some of.
Yeah.
We even paint the teeth, so it looks like we have some teeth. We don't have some of the
Yeah, we
teeth.
don't have. We have some teeth missing.
What?
It's called Festa Junina. Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing.
I really don't know why
I
we have
remember.
those, but I know one thing: they are fucking fun.
They're fun, but it's this one particular was really. I was really looking forward to it because one, we're gonna have a talent show. And I was very looking forward to dance. Not only because I really like dancing, but because I was dancing with my crush.
Uh-huh.
Somehow I was able to get to dance with my crush. And the beginning of the day, I was getting myself ready. You know, I got the stuff ready. I got the clothes. I got the hat. I got the little teeth thingy. I put it's like a little dots on the face. I don't know, remember the name.
And then
Anyway, and then my mom said, "Oh yes, your cousins are visiting today." And I said, "Okay, I have time to talk to them, and then a week later we can go." And then when they came here, we talked. We had lunch and everything. And I was talking to her. Hey mom, we need to go. Hey mom, we need to go. Hey mom, we need to go. Hey no, hey mom, we need to go. And then we left, but my mom said like, "Oh, shouldn't we take your little cousins with you because they're gonna be alone and they came here so for a long way to see you to play with you." Like, okay, we can take them, I guess, since the party is allowed family members, then they can go. And when I got there, my mom when I got there, everyone was really mad at me. Like the girl didn't talk to me at all. All my
Oh.
friends said I fucked up. And when I turned to my mom, she said, "Oh yeah, they said that they changed some schedules, and I forgot to mention to you."
Oh.
I
That day in particular.
I no.
And the worst
See?
of all is like, and no, the story isn't over. Hold on. And my cousins were being super uncomfortable because I literally left them to go check with my classmates. And my mom said, "Listen, they're very uncomfortable. I think we should go. You already came. What you came here is already over. So I'm very sorry, son, and we have to go." And I said, "Fine." And I I said goodbye to my friends. The girl didn't talk to me. Said goodbye to my teachers, and I left.
Did you even get to explain what happened? Like why you were late or why you missed everything?
I mean, no, I didn't. I didn't get to explain anything. I just kind of like, "I'm really sorry, guys." And the next day, like Monday, they told me, "Dude, we had another dance. Could have stayed." And I got so angry. I was just like,
the sound of
the one
pain
thing that
and
I got out of this is that the girl actually came back to talk to me and she forgave me. But
like
fuck,
that's
that
not your
year
fault,
was-
and
That
that's
was
not your
rude.
fault, and that's people fucking with your schedule without
No.
your real choice in that. And that's something that just ticks me off sometimes. Like
That's
you'll
some-
plan something weeks at a time, and the moment you start to do it, people are like, "Oh, you gotta do this and this and
I
this." Well,
know it's
guess
not
what?
my
No, I
fault, but
don't.
I don't really blame my mom because my cousins actually didn't didn't tell her that they were coming until like 6 a.m.
Of that
So-
day.
Yeah, because
Jesus
they didn't
Christ.
know. They also didn't know that we were going to like a festa junina.
It's kind
But-
of a festival. Let's call it festival.
It's just a festival. Yeah,
Festa
it's a
junina.
festival
Festa
that we have
junina.
here. But
It's a.
The
I actually had
Hold on,
I
I'm
had
trying to find
actually
the
had to look up the Brazilian guy. Never I didn't know what Festa Junina was about
Festa
because
Junina.
let me resume how normally those goes. Look, we have two types of people. We have one, the guys that go and try to actually talk to girls and do this stuff. Rocky, for example. And we have blue guy, the fat fuck that loves to eat the entire food because the one thing that we do is that normally and on my on every school that I went to like 3 schools and only 2 of them I remember the Festa Junina because one of the first one is also because I was very little. But what we normally do was the entire class, like every children, even the teachers, they would bring something so everyone could eat collectively. Like we would have people that would bring drinks. We would have people that bring snacks like Doritos, things like that, and we would have people that bring sweets. The sweets and the Doritos were normally the thing that I would just be eating the shit out of it, because the sweets were actually fucking good. And I don't mean like, oh,
The
they were
sweets are
kind
great
of no. You
every
know
time.
those Copenhagen. I mean the really expensive.
Oh yeah, by the
mark-
way, fuck, I forgot the name of it. Uh, it's like it's a little bit of powder that they give to the kids.
Not cocaine.
No. It's literally
Like sugar powder?
No, it's bombinhas.
Oh, I know.
What?
It's called.
Yeah.
The thing I know it's not a powder. It's like. So guys, imagine a little ball,
Bombita?
a very small ball of paper. It's like
Rice paper?
no paper, it's regular
It's
paper.
a very small ball paper.
and it
that
has
you put pulver in and you wrap it.
it has
Okay.
gunpowder in it. It has gunpowder in it.
A gunpowder.
Oh, firecrackers?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a
firecrackers.
firecracker.
Yeah.
That-
okay.
What
They-
they like the I know the things you're talking about. I've seen like they throw them on the ground and they pop.
Yes,
they make-
exactly.
Those things. Okay, I bought those at like
Yeah.
like fucking in elementary school. I went to some place that was selling them and just tossed them around.
This is Fast as Janina, by the way.
Everyone fucking loves those stuff because we can just throw it
They're
at the ground,
fucking
we can
great,
throw it at our
alright?
friends, and the bad guys can just pop it in their own hands because it doesn't hurt. It's like really weak. It's like a really weak explosion that just goes pop.
To show the power of Flex Seal. Also, I found more images of Katupuri pizza, and it just or Katupuri looking.
It's kind of
on-
awful.
It looks so like it again. It has the texture of like a brain, or it just looks weird and wiggly.
Yeah, and the taste is not good either.
Weird cheese.
It's not cream cheese. It's creamer cheese.
It's creamy
With a
cheese.
side of like. It's kind of spicy.
I know
What
one
the fuck is
pizzeria.
Taste
I
is
know one
no,
pizzeria that
it's not
does it
spicy.
well.
The straight is just stronger.
It's made of
Just
raquejo. Okay,
super
what is
strong.
raquejo? How do you even pronounce this? Hold on. I'm gonna send. Okay.
So-
How do you pronounce this?
So I found one pizza they use it right.
Requeijão.
Hakesh? Wait, the R is pronounced like an H? Okay.
Oh yeah, the H here is a silent word.
Okay.
We don't say H on like the word.
Okay, let's see. It is a loose
I confused myself.
ricotta-like cheese used to make cheese spreads. A mild, unsalty ricotta can be substituted. This variety is most often sold in the markets wrapped in fresh corn husks.
Yeah.
Okay. In El Salvador, cheeses such as requesón can sometimes be transported wrapped in banana leaves instead.
I never saw requeijão being carried in banana leaves. I never saw it.
That's only in El Salvador, apparently.
Oh.
The Portuguese product is white to yellowish white, like semen. Solid, and usually have a characteristically strong taste.
Like semen.
Typically sold in a specifically designed draining plastic.
Okay.
Plastic.
Okay, speaking of on
it
this,
sounds
like
gross, but it's very
like-
nice.
No,
Okay.
it's like,
Rocky, I'm looking at this image of the festival thing, and the dress designs actually remind me of a local tradition thing that happens in my hometown that is kind of unique and strange. Do
What
you
is
mind if I
it?
share an image?
Go for it.
This is what's known as an azalea trail made.
Excuse me?
I don't know why, but the only thing that goes to my mind is that one Django scene where Django is going to that rice plantation and there's
It is quite literally that. Like, the people in my hometown, like,
Just all
they
dressed
have
up
this.
like all these.
Let me
fucking-
let me explain what this is. Okay, we have quite a few females who audition every year to become one of these azalea trailmates. You have to be like
Ah,
full on good grades, like you were on your way to college and an upstanding volunteering citizen, and then you just go around with the local government to different local events and just wander around and shake hands in these big ass, weird, poofy dresses. And it's just one of the weirdest things, but a bunch of the local girls just have this dream of being these Azalea Trail maids that are just. They're quite literally Southern Belle stereotypes. And I just kind of look upon them as like, this is the weirdest thing to aspire to be, but so many local women just aspire to this.
And
This is their life goal.
I
Alabama, or
must
in-
wear the pink outfit.
I must look like an Easter egg.
Must look like an Easter egg.
Like,
I must look like candy.
Also,
fucking
Blue-
local traditions.
Oh. Is that bacon weaved together, or
Yes, like a pie.
Yeah, no,
I can't-
no, it's not.
Doesn't look
It's
like
not
a
like
fucking
weave
pie.
No,
together.
no, that doesn't. I don't think that's a pie, is it? That looks like it's like
No, that's a pizza, but it's made to look that way.
Wait,
I'm
what?
very confused.
Hold on.
It's not a pie.
Update.
No, you see, look at the thing. It's a
Gang, update.
What is it?
Apparently, I just saw this when we were looking up. Apparently, someone is trying to cancel my now local tradition. The local news.
Fuck it, fuck
They're
it,
trying to cancel.
fuck it. I don't know
We
how.
must cancel
I
the
didn't
candy
know.
woman.
look at
We
the
must
Cancel
cancel
the-
the candy woman.
Anyway, let me look. Let me. Oh,
It is
oh,
racist.
Oh, hey,
And
there's a-
insults.
guys, there's a
Why
whole
Go ahead.
there's a
What's up?
Wikipedia page on it.
If you could, Nadav, go ahead.
The Azalea.
Improvisation.
Let me I'll put it in text for voice. Oh, all right. I'll read the thing. All right. So, the Azalea Trailmates are a group of 50 high school seniors chosen yearly to serve as official ambassadors for the city of Mobile, Alabama. The maids, wearing dresses meant to look like flowers, make appearances at many local, state, and national events. They often serve as greeters when foreigners and dignitaries visit the city. So some foreign leader decides to visit,
Can I link it on the YouTube channel?
I think.
Yes, you can.
The-
Like, I don't even live anywhere near this anymore, so don't worry about any of that shit.
In Mobile. Okay, so basically, imagine you're some leader of some country. You decide for some reason to visit Mobile, Alabama, and you're greeted by a bunch of high school seniors dressed in like this.
You look like a bunch of Easter eggs and stereotypical Bama
Okay.
girls
I
from
think
the
even the queen will look
1920s.
at.
And-
Even the English queen is gonna look at them as like.
Oh, and they are also required.
Party.
They are required to be knowledgeable about the city landmarks and history. In addition, they must have a good grade point average to be accepted and have great interview skills. The maids are selected through a
So
dual
they must
interview.
learn every single hero of the Civil War.
No, they must. Let's see. They are selected through a dual interview process, interviewing at the school and county level. The county level government is involved in this. Hundreds of girls initially try out, but only 50 become Azalea Trail maids. The maids are meant to embody the ideals of Southern hospitality, and appeared at the inauguration of Barack Obama.
What?
That's interesting. The group gained its name from Mobile's Azalea Trail, a garden trail within the city. The trail traces its beginnings to an effort by the Mobile Junior Chamber of Commerce during the 1920s that saw the planting of azaleas along the city's streets. Following the establishment of the trails, dignitaries were invited to officially open the trail each spring, with local what the fuck it? Debutantes? I don't know. Serving as event hostesses. This arrangement changed in 1949 when they established the first Azalea Trail Court, featuring 2 senior girls from each of the 4 local high schools. The Azalea Trail Festival was established in 1951 with additional girls from the neighboring JC's organization. JC's? What the hell is JC's?
It's local lore. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Regional lore organizations invited to serve on the court. During this period, the reigning Miss America served on the court as the Queen of the Azalea Trail.
Don't worry about it. It's local lore. We
The
also
event
have a
became
clown who who beats pig bladders for Mardi Gras. Don't worry about it.
What the fuck is happening in Mobile, Alabama? Anyway.
Don't worry.
Alabama is
The event became so popular that in the mid-1950s, each JC chapter in Alabama and a few from other states had a representative at the festival. It was decided to limit the size of the court to 50 senior girls from Mobile County high schools. The court has remained in this arrangement since then. There's controversy. Alright, here's the controversy part. Controversy erupted in January 2009 after the group was invited by the inauguration committee of President Barack Obama to represent Alabama in the inaugural parade. The president of the Alabama State Conference of the NAACP, Edward Vaughn, made the statements that another group should represent Alabama in the parade to better reflect the history of the state. that the antebellum style costumes that the maids wear are a reminder of the slave era, and that the group would be a laughing stock. I mean, this. Do you just?
Wait. Do they want?
I guess they are wrong.
We gotta remember.
They're not wrong.
I mean, that was y'all's first thought of, these girls look like they own slaves.
No,
not like but it's like a reminder of
they
like
look
the
like
planter aristocracy, sort of.
I say that
They
the
look
girls
like
look
they
like
are
the guys.
the children of the guy that owned KFC.
They do.
Exactly.
All right, let me see. Advocates of the maze defended the organization, citing that the dresses were also meant to represent azalea blossoms and that the group is racially diverse. Following Vaughn's comments, Sam Jones, the first African-American mayor of Mobile, issued a written statement. The Azalea Trail girls represent the beauty of Mobile. After all, we are the Azalea City. We are extremely proud of the their participation in President-elect Barack Obama's inauguration, and can think of no better group that represents the character and diversity of our city to showcase at this historic event. As it relates to diversity, we would compare Mobile with any city in the state of Alabama. We are a diverse city representing people from all segments and walks of life. These girls epitomize that, and they are excellent ambassadors for Mobile. Alvin Holmes, Alabama's longest-serving African-American state legislator, commented that, I think it would be better for the image of the state of Alabama to have another group participate also. We have some top high school bands around the state of Alabama, but the fact that the trailmaids are integrated makes it okay to me. They didn't have anything to do with slavery.
Hold up, we're trading like a woman that are supposed to be the high standard of the state to college bands.
No. Well, I guess he was the legislator was saying that they should have them and also some college bands or a college band.
So
or no,
I mean,
not college, high school.
They look so.
I mean, every single year we also have Mardi Gras in my home city, which they do have the Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras is a thing in other places too. I thought it was only like a.
Wait a minute, Nadav. Do I need to go over the local Mobilian lore?
Go over the goddamn local lore.
Bing. Wait.
You know, hold on. Guess what? Fucking New Orleans didn't invent Mardi Gras. We did. They just stole it and made it more profitable. We literally invented that shit and it was stolen.
I like how it's also called Fat Tuesday.
Fucking assholes. This is why I hate New Orleans. Swamp-ass motherfuckers came and stole our tradition and made it popular.
Swamp-ass motherfuckers.
We did it first, you assholes. But no. This is a thing. This is actually a local thing that young girls will work their entire lives for just to be a part of.
Really
I guess it's a way of getting the dedication out of
He
the
just
young.
called the entire country population Shrek.
Who?
Swamp-ass motherfuckers. You know who you are. You know what you stole.
Let me hold on. What's the population of New Orleans? Fucking
Call you out and compare you to Florida motherfuckers.
He just called. Oh wow, that's fewer than I expected. He called 390,845 people as of the 2000.
Only
as of 2019.
300 people? Fuck, I can beat them
only
up.
Only 390,000. Only
Fuck
390,000.
it. Fuck
That's
it.
a little bit.
You want to beat
You hear that, New Orleans? This is a call out to you.
Yeah. Fuck it. Come to
Fucking
my
Florida looking swamp ass motherfuckers.
New Orleans, if you wanna beat my shit, come to Brazil. I dare you. I double dare you.
Louisiana,
Fucking dare you.
Half of you don't even
Louisiana
know
has
how to fucking go to Brazil.
So, Nadav, do you
Louis-
have any
Anything else?
local, right?
local
Right.
The
local New York
local lore, come on.
local lore for New
Local
York.
lore?
I mean,
Or any festival that you guys
Like,
do there aside from
Don't you
like
live in, like, freaking New York, though?
yeah, yes, I'm on the island of Manhattan.
What is the local Manhattan lore?
I mean, there was the Halloween parade, but that's sort of just a normal thing everywhere.
Okay.
What else?
Actually, I
You don't
almost
have-
don't have Halloween because
What do you
most
mean
of
you
the
don't
time
have Halloween?
Festa almost
Oh,
Like,
crosses.
hold up. Wasn't there a huge, long historical battle over the ownership of the Statue of Liberty between New Jersey and New York?
well, the not the statue, but the island it's on. Okay, so thing is,
Well,
that
it might
actually-
as well
let me-
be the
I
same
can
thing.
let me go into the deep history because this dates back to a dispute between
I saw the
New York and New.
GAP episode.
It dates back. Yeah, you saw the CGP Grey thing, but if you don't
Yes.
know, basically there was a dispute over who owned. I think it had to do with Staten Island, or it was like or basically New Jersey wanted to divide who owns the fucking the river, but then New York was like, no, we own the river, the whole river, and Staten Island, and all these islands. Oh, and all your ports. So then that became a whole like fucking thing. So then it eventually got settled that basically New York they basically moved the river border to be somewhere in the middle. But then New Jersey gave up both Liberty Island and Ellis Island. But the thing is, those which both of those, yeah, you got the Statue of Liberty, and then those got fucking, and Ellis Island became the immigration center. But later on, those islands got expanded artificially, which then led to another like a Supreme Court case, which in the end, I believe, basically said, okay, so the original islands are New York territory, but then the expansions that were made are New Jersey territory.
Yep.
Oh, and also, by the way, the Statue of Liberty is still in the New York part of Liberty Island. But on the other side, but you know what is on the New Jersey part of the island? The gift shop.
The gift. You see,
So
Thank-
they
the-
literally
New
can
York
just
can
put
bring tourists,
I came so
but
no,
the
no, no,
one
no,
that
no.
gets money is New Jersey.
The only see who gets to sell the you go to get like a T-shirt and it says I Heart and New Jersey.
No. So they have the power
Fucking-
to. So they have the power to just put in you know those visit cards that you can put. I love the Statue of Liberty. They can just put there the location New Jersey, and they just say no. We are talking about the location of the gift shop. We are not talking about the location of the Statue of Liberty. Why would they think that?
Passive aggressive
Yeah, we
island
do
ownership battles.
Yes, this is what happens when you have. This is just what happens.
Okay, Nadav, I have a very interesting article that has more local, deep lore from Mobile.
Oh god.
Oh,
It's very short. It's about my favorite little Mardi Gras lore thing about folly.
Okay.
After this, we should talk about
The-
the
what
Lake
the
Mermaid.
fuck?
Go ahead.
What the fuck?
My local lore!
This is okay. The
What?
order
Deep
of
lore! This is the deepest of deep lore!
Wait.
Oh,
Why
boy.
is Daft Punk
I like how
fighting
I
a
like how the
demon?
second picture is just the same one but zoomed in and flipped around.
Exactly. This is the local deep lore, and I will explain a little bit more because I actually
Alright.
have a personal story about this particular one.
Okay. The Order of Myths, founded in 1867, is the oldest mystic society to celebrate Mardi Gras in Mobile, Alabama. The Order
Aw.
of Myths chose as its symbolic emblem Folly chasing death around a broken column of life. During parades, a person dressed in a jester's suit as Folly chases a person dressed in a skeleton suit as Death around a Greek column on the emblem float. At the conclusion of the traditional OOM? Order of Myths parade, Death is defeated and Folly wins the day. the first parading mystic society, the Cowbellian Derakin Society, formed in 1830 to 1831, was disbanded in the early 1900s, but has since been recreated circa 1990. The oldest known mystic society in the history of Mobile was the Buif Gras Society, founded
I'm
in
gonna lie to you.
1711,
This sounds like it's straight up from a fucking cartoon.
but it ceased in
Bruh,
1861 during the Civil War
Okay.
as Mobile was occupied by Union troops and all public activities were heavily restricted.
Okay, so
Okay,
This
so
sounds
here's
like it came from-
before
from
before we
like
say
a
Yes.
anything,
fucking
before we say anything,
cartoon.
I need to show that to the viewers, podcast viewers. I found a way. So this and this. This is okay. The entire festival is about a jester running away from dollar store Daft Punk.
No, it's the other way around actually. The
Oh.
jester is chasing Dollar Store Daft Punk,
Oh.
who represents death.
So
and it's fucking glorious. It is literally fucking anime bullshit,
Also, apparently
but
there
it's
was a
local Alabama lore. And
there was
I
a
actually have
movie called The Order of Myths about them, or
Yes.
about Mardi Gras.
All right, and I have a personal story about this particular character, Folly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in one of the particular Order of Mystics parades that happens every year, at the very end of the parade, the character Folly, who is dressed as a jester, runs around beating 3 inflated, painted silver pig bladders, and just kind of bops them onto the parade, chasing after the floats. One year, I went to this parade, and one of the pig bladders from Folly's little whip thing fell off, and little tiny Bean picked it up and took it home with him, only to be explained later that is a silver spray-painted pig bladder inflated with helium. And little Bean decided to learn the deep lore.
Oh,
oh
no.
no.
Why was
So,
it spray
and
painted?
this- It's spray-painted bright silver.
why they just don't use?
I can pull up a picture just for you. Give me a moment. But you have not begun to scratch the local deep lore of Alabama.
I'm getting scared, boys. I'm really getting scared.
Like, it is fucking nuts. The shit that happens.
The folklore there, it has as much potential as the entire folklore of Brazil as a whole.
The god,
No.
And this is just my city.
the
See that shit?
goddamn Mobile,
there is-
Alabama deep. Oh my fucking god!
That is folly. And that
And
shit
those
that
are
he's whipping
bladders.
around are pig bladders.
Those
This
aren't
looks-
balloons.
This
Yep.
the story sounds like it came from a cartoon, saying like, "Oh yes, this is the man that saved this village 1,000 years ago, and if we don't do this ritual, 1,000 years of darkness is gonna come."
Gonna
That's how
fight
it sounds
death.
like.
This seems like the backdrop to a fantasy novel.
Yeah.
Like
You
the party goes through a local town and or some fucking fantasy TV show or whatever where it's like, oh, the party is getting wrapped up in these local festivals and they find out about all these mystic societies and then something
And there's actually multiple of these mystic societies with their
So
own
there's
individual
more of
lore.
them?
There's a group of them. Did you not see the plural in societies?
Societies.
Okay. Oh,
There
let me-
is so much
fuck.
lore.
Okay, let me see. The movie Order of Myths focuses on the Mardi Gras celebrations in Mobile, the oldest in the U.S. It reveals the separate mystic societies established and maintained by black and white groups, and acknowledges the complex racial history of a city with a slaveholding past, while showing the mystic societies' ties to economic, class, and racial stratification. Okay.
Where
We
the
need to
fuck's
watch-
your deep lore, freaking
Yeah, this-
New Orleans? Stealing our lore shit and dumping
They're just-
voodoo on top of
They're
it?
just
Nah,
being
this is the
French.
real shit.
They're just being French and slightly French. That's it. Also, apparently, the Order of Myths documentary was rated 6.9 on IMDb.
Lovely. It's very nice.
It has one trailer.
But yes, that is a fucking thing that happens in our local lore. We have museums and everything dedicated to all this shit.
All your
Local
Mardi Gras
historians. We have societies. And then we throw beads at people. And sometimes ramen.
Sometimes ramen.
Sometimes ramen. We started throwing ramen because
that
the poor
scares me.
people
That
wanted it.
scares me. Why sometimes ramen?
No, apparently, in recent years, we just started chucking entire packages of like dollar store ramen at people.
It's just how things happen.
You get nailed in the head by an entire box of ramen, and you take it home to feed your family.
Someone
It's
just
nice.
from 50 miles away chugs ramen at you.
Yes, but that's actually totally a thing that occurs. Like, homeless people will come downtown during the parades to gather food because we just throw real ass food at people, as well as beads and stuffed animals. And
This-
I once had a little girl pull a pipe on me over a teddy bear. That
Oh,
shit
but-
gets real.
You don't. Being
Don't
right to the
fucking
point.
think-
I was raised by the streets. I had to fight for everything. I'd kill the girl to have my teddy bear.
I'm gonna punch this little girl because I want this to pay back.
No,
This shit is fucking insane. And Bone in chat is also lives in that area, so he knows all the shit I'm talking about.
bone.
Okay, so we have gone over the local deep lore. We have covered freaking
Boys,
Brazilian dance problems. Where the fuck do we go next?
How about the ass-eating restaurant?
Yes. Let me grab the article.
We
Hold
can-
me for a moment.
we can do that and then the break because we are nearly at an hour right now.
Oh damn!
Oh damn, we are.
Well, at least we had a very interesting story to go off of
We
for
went
this
on
one.
about. I didn't get to do really because I couldn't think of New York really stuff because like what there's like
That's okay. We
don't
have
really
plenty
have-
of deep lore for multiple
too much
podcasts.
Mobile, Alabama.
Too
I did-
much lore.
I did go into our century-long feud with New Jersey.
Yes. Okay, Nadav, the article is in chat. You may
Alright.
now go into the mystery of the
The-
ass-eating restaurant.
Okay, what's behind the picture that crazy internet? What's behind the picture that crazy internet and who was also banned from Reddit? What is that? Okay, hold on.
Okay,
What
wait,
is this first?
it was banned from Reddit.
Grammar!
Wait.
Grammar.
Yes,
Hold
it's
up.
banned.
How it was banned from Reddit? They literally allow guys literally killing
Also-
themselves there.
Also, what the fuck is this website? Why does it allow me to look for properties in San Antonio?
I don't know. Don't ask even how I found this.
Okay.
I did it when we were trying to find out the origin of the ass beer. Which will come up at a separate podcast.
Right. Anyway,
Let's not talk
Okay.
about that.
anyway,
Well,
back
yeah.
on track. Imagine a restaurant with a wall from which protrudes the behinds to the level of the patrons. Which protrude of from which protrude of behinds. God, fucking to the level of the patrons. Okay, imagine a restaurant where a bunch of attractive women's asses are peeking, protruding from a wall to the patrons, who can touch them, smell them, and eat off. But they say eat off them, not like eat them like sexually. That doesn't eat off them like use them as a plate.
Listen, grammar has already been an issue in this article. I think they know where they were going.
It exists in Japan, at least judging from the photo that has been circulating for a couple years. The idea was deemed too extreme even by the site Reddit, which has banned the post relating to the alleged Japanese restaurant where you eat the ass. Image. It says just image. But then, is it really so? Hypotheses are many. The offending photo is actually a scene from a porn, unidentified, the restaurant. And there really is a game show. I guess they mean the restaurant is really a game show? So, this is from some weird porn that we don't know of yet.
But this happened in a public space,
It
as
is
we
in a-
know.
Yes, there is some game show related to it. Here, of course, the most probable hypothesis is that it is a game show, and perhaps there's almost hope. So, on the wall of the asses, on top of these particular trays, there are photos of some girls who are assumed to be the owners of the exposed buttocks. Well, the game would consist in the association from the customers. Okay, I have like the fucking English is horrible, so I'm just gonna paraphrase. Basically, the game is you try to identify the girls, or the girl sitting from the customers. Okay, would consist in the association, the sitting at the right girl.
You can't
You
even
know how?
paraphrase right.
because the fucking explanation is so weird.
Calm
Okay,
down,
so
Adav. Calm down.
Take-
I
Two.
think it is basically you have to find the right girl by sniffing their farts.
Yeah.
That's
why?
or they say sniffing
Banners
farts.
would be
Okay.
great at this.
That's right. The game show would allow customers, or better, to competitors, to smell and eat butts, and then hypothesize the owner.
Oh, Nadav, hold
So-
on, hold on,
I have a
Nadav, hold on
stronger
a bit
nose than
because
you.
I gotta say, as soon as Nadav said, you gotta find the girl by sniffing their fart, we just went from 2 viewers to 5. So 4 guys just joined, and the first thing
4
they hear
people
is
are
that.
into our fucking.
4 people are into this particular
Four-
article
four
and would
people
like
are
to know
rapid.
more.
Actually, I know I know somebody who's into that.
I know some people too. It's fucking getting nuts. But these are apparently like local pop stars, so they're literally challenging nerds. Oh, you know your favorite pop star so well? Come sniff their ass and identify which one is which.
Wait, what? What? Oh,
You
so
Like
it's
they're
a-
fucking
idiot.
models
That
and
is
like
not- You do not know what Iki-chan's fart
it's
smell?
even-
You uncultured
it's even weirder than
swine?
that. It's even
you
weirder
did
than
not
that.
buy the local ass perfume to know the answer? How dare. You are a fake fan.
How Darthy.
Like these is fucking models and pop idols. We all know how Japan is with that shit. And you got fucking nerds over here eating and sniffing ass to identify which one's the real ones.
I mean,
idols are basically the celebrities there.
okay, not sure about
Essentially.
the fart one. The other.
Are you
just eat it? I don't know if I could. fucking say it.
Causando indústria ilegal, mata o próprio
I
dono.
don't know. Would I go to a game show just
The
to eat ass?
chicken used in illegal chicken fights kills the owner.
I gotta. I had to share this. I had to share this.
Shit.
Trick question. I mean, their asses are showing, so presumably their vaginas are not that hard to. I mean, judging by the
Yeah,
photo,
I imagine that is the case in the dub, but is that against the game show rules? Is it
I mean, I don't know. I guess if it's a clean ass,
You're not a real Celine Dion fan unless you know what her ass smells like.
Let's hope it's not smells the day after. At least I'm hoping this.
This is like if we did this in America, there would be so much shit.
If we did this anywhere, there would be shit. The fact.
Japan
Except
is
India.
fucking weird.
Can you
Exactly.
identify Britney Spears' asshole by the scent of liquor in failed pop and rap careers?
Yes, I can definitely smell Gal Gadot's ass.
Oh,
I
no.
can smell the failed
No.
rap careers.
Where are you? Hold on. I'm gonna just.
You don't. You just look at this clanky ass. You just know. Yep, that's Nicki Minaj.
Okay, so I'm gonna look up in incognito
Good.
Japanese sex TV shows.
And we will
This
see
can't be a thing.
where this rabbit hole goes.
Well,
At
the
least, I wish those are things because this, I don't want it to be real.
Listen,
Well-
gang, we already saw the video.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian's gonna be easy. Like, oh, you see this very quadratic, like weird
quadrophobic.
shape ass. Then that's Kim. That's just
yes,
Kim.
yes.
Let's
Like,
see.
listen,
no, it
we
seems
know
to be all
that-
just porn. I can't find any actual TV.
Okay.
The one that tastes most plastic.
Funny
Like,
funny moments on TV.
What?
Teta Squid. This is Spanish. Hold on.
Spanish.
Oh, yeah,
Where are we
Spain
going?
has the weirdest shit too.
Oh no.
Sometimes gotta bring noise here just for us to question him. Sometimes.
Okay, so let's see. This
yes.
is being the hostess of
Catalonia is
Catalonia.
weird. Gibraltar is a weird place.
Gibraltar is British, technically. Actually, just literally, it's owned by Britain.
It owned by Britain, spoken in Spain.
This is just a bunch of. Okay, this is just the fucking TV show hosts jumping on and then them showing slow motion shots of their boobs jiggling. Fucking.
I mean,
I
more
guess
boobs.
this counts.
It's more.
Aya
boobs.
Latina.
More people fucking zooming in on the tits. Then this is just regular porn thrown in, and then there's this weird I guess this is just looking in. It's two, I could assume, Spanish people in Africa with these women who are just shirtless in the river, and they're like, "Hey, you know, it's fine. We do this all the time. You should stop covering your." And then there's just car footage, and then there's an actual TV show again that shows them all with like stickers over their. Then
Now you
there's
got my attention.
and now there's girls jumping on what I can assume is like that. It's that cornstarch water mixture that you have to keep running on to stay solid, or else it'll turn into liquid.
This sounds like a lot of panico.
It's very
Sounds
weird.
like panico.
Listen,
Don't post it on the stream, B.
Ina Maluka.
the stream is not visible. The stream isn't visible. But if we're gonna talk about the weird shit people do in their countries to advertise products in different shows, we need to talk about the ass beer.
No,
Does anyone
please.
want to? Does anyone want to explain the rabbit hole that we went down on this?
No.
I don't think we
I
want.
tried to avoid it the most. Me and Dav were just chilling, talking
man,
about Legos.
man.
We
Alright?
were talking about Legos, which then turned into, oh, we still have to talk about. There's more weird pizzas we have to look at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, take
Let's
take
go
us out of
pizzas.
this. Take us out of this,
We'll come-
please. My brain cannot process this.
So anyway, I have to find the actual thing again. So you remember the child
the
cries.
child, it begs.
So anyway,
Father.
I'd like to remind you. Do you remember the pizzas with like burger crust, or like burgers in the crust?
Burgers in the what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
told-
yeah. I remember
Wait,
that one.
I told
saw
Rocky
that
about this. Okay, so basically,
one.
and there's the HuffPost made an article about this. Basically, this was sold by Pizza Hut, but excuse me, but only in the Middle East for some reason. Anyway, so this is how it was advertised. Looks pretty good, you think? You know, it's sort of alright.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is what it actually looked like of Pizza Hut in Dubai. I think it was Dubai or something. At least according to the
It
article.
doesn't look like.
Now that is some false advertising.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and then also the second one. It's even
I gotta show this to the podcast viewers.
I have to find it again. Okay, so that
This one
So
is the
that was-
propaganda. This is the real one.
that's the one from Dubai. The real one, that's one from Dubai. And then this one is from Pizza Hut Saudi Arabia.
I never got scared.
They didn't even
I-
try.
I never.
They're just like,
I think this is the
Burger.
first time that I got scared for a
That
for a
looks
pizza.
fucking disgusting.
That looks like
This
they
is-
put a dead rat in there. I don't know why, but it feels like there's a dead rat in it.
they didn't even try. They're just
Listen,
like,
hold up.
burger
It
in
looks like a Chuck E.
Listen,
Cheese failed
The
creation.
burgers
Blue guy,
have come
blue
out
guy.
of their slots.
Blue Guy, earlier on this podcast, we showed a pizza that looked like it had dirt on it. You had no room to judge other people's pizza right now.
That the pizza.
This
that,
is your intervention just as much as us.
It
Have
was.
we not talked about the Swedish ones? The
If you
Swedish
look at-
pizza with
Swedish
peas
sweet-
and carrots?
The Swedish pizzas with aren't those also sweet, or are those the other ones? Hold on.
Wait,
It was literally just sweet peas and carrots as pizza toppings. This is an international pizza intervention, damn it. Everyone has shame.
But you have one problem, Bing.
We make.
You know what?
we
You
all
know
make
what? You know what's
passion-
so?
we all make
You know what's so
mistake
tough
with
about the
passion,
Middle East,
people.
about selling food to the Middle East? It's that because every fucking country you gotta change the recipe. You cannot change. You cannot sell like. You know, due to the religion that they believe in Dubai, selling pork there is like a no-no.
Uh huh.
And not all they cannot send pork because they cannot sell pork at all because of the thing. And there is not just it. You know how much KFC that I know for a fact. You know how much KFC is spent trying to get into Jerusalem, into the Jerusalem market. They
Too
I
much.
they
I reject your religious beliefs.
And
Barbecue
substitute.
pork is fucking delicious.
they
Deal with
spent
it.
It is.
nearly. I think it
Gentlemen.
was. I don't remember
Gentlemen.
exactly. I think it was like $2 million every time they tried to do. To
You're gonna
go
get
there and
hungry
failed.
real quick.
People,
I'm
I have
telling you.
two things to say from the from the list of pizza varieties by country Wikipedia article. Iceland. While Iceland has many traditional American and Italian style pizza toppings, bananas are a common topping in both Iceland and
The
Sweden.
fuck?
Second, Russia. Pizza has only been known in Russia since the end of the 20th century. At the turn of the millennium, the first original pizzerias opened in Russia. After that, pizza became a cult phenomenon. In Russia,
It's like Pepsi. It's like Pepsi.
high-class ingredients are often used as a topping. For example, the pizza is topped with caviar, salmon, beef fillets, mushrooms, or truffles. That sounds pretty good.
Okay, I completely forgot
Oh.
about something. There's a inside joke on, like, at least that I know of history, at least, that Kurstevesh, I think that's his name. The
Khrushchev?
The last, the Khrushchev, yes.
No, the last leader of the Soviet Union was I'm forgetting Gorbachev.
Gorbachev.
Oh,
Thank you,
Gorbachev. Gorbachev is still
Gorbachev.
alive, but he's still alive. He's
He's
leading,
still
like-
alive. He's still around. And the thing is, a lot of people believe that he sold out the Soviet Union just to get Pizza Hut.
Okay, no.
Sold out the Soviet Union for
No.
Pizza Hut?
That's a man that I can respect.
Yes.
He looked at his
That
country
is
and said,
That is
First-
close.
The first Pizza Hut in Russia opened in Moscow in 1990.
See
At the
what I'm telling you?
At the time, Russian customers' favorite pizza was the Moskva, which came topped with sardines, tuna, mackerel, salmon, and onion. This is the Moscow
what?
branch quickly became the most popular, serving the highest volume of pizzas out of all of Pizza Hut's locations.
Sold out the Soviet Union because Pizza Hut. This is why capitalism is bad.
Remember that the Soviet Union gave Pepsi as payment a bunch
A
of
bunch of
battleships.
I think no, they gave him
This
like a
is-
couple submarines and something. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Also,
This
couple
is the
submarines.
evils
I
of
want you to look at
capitalism
this.
at
Look at-
work.
I want you to look at this.
Pizza Hut. Pizza
Pizza
Hut.
Pizza shot.
Well, let me find the Russian translation for Pizza Hut.
Okay.
English to Russian.
I gotta say, that's a man that I can respect. He looked at his
Pizza
country,
Hut.
like, I literally own one of the most powerful countries in the world. But I don't have pizza, so fuck it.
It's Pizza Kshizhuna. Pizza
right here.
Kshizhuna.
Pizza Krishna.
Nadav,
Yes?
I have gotten an update on the ass story, the wall of asses from Japan.
Dear God.
Dear God, no.
I
Okay,
am posting it in chat. Thankfully, we have everything covered up for the podcast for you
This
to
guy,
read up
this
on.
is the ruler.
When you text your but send and you end up getting tits when you wanted SAR bombs. Crazy. The Great Wall. Oh, you found the video!
No way.
The Great Wall of Ass.
Is this like the actual porn vid?
I'm gonna pull it up
boys,
and
boys,
just
wait,
find
no.
out. Hold on. It's an actual video. Oh my god.
Yep, it's an actual video. It's only a minute long.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, boys, I
I
think
wish it wasn't
boys.
China, because then I could make fun of China, but no, it's
No, I cannot make fun of Japan, not like
So then
that.
they're just going, yeah. Oh wow, one of the guys is just going straight in and just okay.
That man
We
has determination, alright?
The wall
Mid-
is moving
I am-
backwards. The wall is moving backwards. Why is he taking off? He's taking his pants off now.
Oh, no.
Oh,
They're being they're gonna be crushed by the wall. They're gonna be crushed by the Great Wall.
this is
Mid
this
podcast.
is something.
Mid
I don't know if I
podcast
like
soft
it or not.
discovery.
Being crushed by the wall.
The wall of ass shall suffocate you, and that is your
It
execution.
They're just-
moves! It moves!
Oh, why are the others taking their pants off?
You can edit.
I
You
mean,
can
they're
edit.
horny. What do you think?
They have to push back.
Also, I like how in the underrelated videos there's okay, the image itself is safe to show, I think. Underrelated videos there's this.
I'm I need to
look
see.
at Jack's for voice.
Yeah.
Fuck me until I'm crippled.
Master 2020.
Top 10 things that you said while you were horny that led to bad decisions. She don't look like she's okay. She looks like she is regretting this.
She looks like sounds like something cracked. Or
Oh
looks like-
god. Yeah. Top 10 choices you made while you were horny that led to life-altering decisions.
looks like Boxy.
Wait, Boxy?
Who?
Okay, we have to get ready for break soon.
No,
Okay.
break,
We're
break,
so
Internet
over.
celebrity.
break time is
Catherine-
now. Break time is
Oh,
now, boys.
oh, Boxy! Oh my fucking god!
Oh my fucking
Boys,
god. This podcast is great.
boys, I told
This
you
is a
guys
fun
this
podcast to
podcast would
remember.
be lit. Okay, boys, now it's break time. Now it's break time. Everyone, go. I don't know. Being
Alright,
think
now
that-
you have to fucking figure out how you're gonna load the new bumper.
Okay,
That's your job.
okay. I think I have an idea, but I think I have an idea that I will be able to not only. I think it will be able to load both bumpers.
Okay, fucking do it. I am going to go on mute now and get something to drink before I die.
I really
'Cause
want to
I
see
got-
what the comments about.
Like I got less than
I-
an hour before I gotta go
I don't
exercise,
think
so
we
we
can
need
see
to
the
we need to
comments.
get
You have to
going.
make an account on the website to see them or something.
Let me
On
see.
what
It
else is on
works!
crazy shit?
Oh,
What else is on
it just
crazyshit.com?
closes.
So you still
Alright.
want to mess with a? Is there a fucking anti-pitbull? There's anti-pitbull propaganda on this website. There's
Okay,
also
we'll be-
20. We'll come back.
We will be right back with more crazy shit.
We'll be
Dun,
right
dun,
back.
dun, 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 dun.
Bites at Dust wants to be unbanned. Probably maximum.
Is everyone back from the break?
I am here.
We have
I have had my Sprite. I have had time to take things in from earlier. But then I came across this shit.
Oh wait, we don't Rocky. I don't think Rocky is around here.
There is apparently an official Lassie manga. And it's a thing.
Wait, Lassie, that movie about the dog?
About the dog, yes.
That's the I swear. The only reason that I remember this movie is because you said the name of it. Because I wouldn't remember it otherwise.
Yeah, I actually went through a deep dive on this a little bit earlier today, but I just found the cover. Apparently, Finland, of all places, demanded the official translation to this. Like, this didn't come out in English or anyplace else, but Finland demanded the Lassie manga be translated for the Finnish people. Is this fact not astounding?
A bit, yes. Oh yes. Let me check. Oh, my microphone is working, so we are not losing on anything.
I would have stabbed you if you fucking fucked up the VOD, because I am currently setting shit up so I can start ripping the MP3s for this shit to post on a download thing on the server. I am putting in the work to make that happen, damn it.
I'm also trying my best here, boy.
I am watching you.
I know.
Don't think I forget when you fuck up.
Please, let me see my family.
Alright, where's Nadav and fucking Rocky? Where'd they go?
God fucking damn it! I was muted this whole time. I didn't
You
realize.
tried to fuck up the VOD!
Look, okay, it was mechanical at least. I was saying, so it looks like Lassie was just it's just another one of those 90s dog movies that were just. Also, why are there so many dog movies just from the 90s?
I don't know. Did you know there's also an official Pirates of the Caribbean in Monsters Inc. manga?
Wait.
What?
Okay, and now
wait. You said.
Give me a moment.
You said-
Monsters Inc. manga.
Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean manga sounds fucking cool though.
Oh no, you don't know.
Does Davy Jones tentacle rape somebody with his face?
No, I will show you. Let me grab a page from the
Kinda.
official Monsters Inc. manga so you can see where this
We're
goes.
going monsters.
I
Okay.
wanted to grab. I just want to make a point here. I really wanted just to grab a cup of coffee. So
Look at this.
Okay,
This is a thing that exists. This was allowed by Disney, and this was given to the Japanese audience.
Does it have the same plot as the movie?
It doesn't
Like,
look
what
that
is it?
bad.
Yes,
doesn't look
but
that
it is
bad.
it's an official manga. But the Pirates of the Caribbean one, that is the abomination. Give me
Gee,
just
I
a
sure
moment.
hope it's good art. Please,
No, no.
please.
You know that shit you see on DeviantArt sometimes?
Oh no.
I see some good OCs. Yes.
Would you like to see what was approved by Disney?
Oh fuck. That reminds me of another topic.
Look at this.
this looks like. This looks like
This
a fan
doesn't-
This
fiction.
looks like a discount Yu-Gi-Oh.
Discount Yu-Gi-Oh?
This
Yeah,
looks
what
like
is-
a. This looks
It
like
has
a
Do you
that
wanna
fan
see-
fiction.
Do you want to see what Davy Jones actually looks like? I got a page right here.
Yes,
oh, I gotta
please.
show that to the viewers.
Ah, fucking shit. Give me a moment. I'm pulling it up now. There it is.
I mean, that looks pretty good.
Yeah,
All
that's
things
good.
considered.
It looks very
I-
close
I-
to the original.
I like that. I like that look for JV
No, no.
Jones.
The
But
la-
no,
later one
like
was cool.
there was a time period where there was just a bunch of official Disney movie manga. Like there's tons of this. Like there's a manga for every Disney movie ever. It was all licensed by Tokyo Pop and translated into English and Japanese. And all of it's just the weirdest shit. Mind you, this is also
I need
the
to look up the thing I want to look up.
This is also the official
It's me.
publisher for shit like Cowboy Bebop as well. And
So
wouldn't you? Yeah, this is
Also
not
the-
just like a rinky-dink publisher.
What was I looking for? Oh yeah,
What are you looking for?
Sonic comic issue 37.
What is in issue 37? Explain.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
No. You don't come with don't worry about it. Last time Bean said don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, me.
Yeah, last
worry.
time
But-
Bean looked at me and said, "Oh, Blue Guy, don't worry about Dub Night." Instantly, 20 times
Don't
I
worry.
get DM'd. I had to fucking remove the battery of my cell phone so I could sleep.
Alright, so shut
Oh my god, I have found a picture of a manga with Winnie the Pooh next to a small anime child.
China!
Anyway, I'm gonna crack open a monster now. I got a blue one when I was at Target.
Hey!
cool.
Did Bob need this energy drink for the Disney
Oh, also-
shenanigans?
I got some nail color stuff. I don't know, just some green, because I thought, why the fuck not? So
Why
I have.
not?
I did my only on one hand. I did my nails on one hand.
Look
because-
at this.
That exists. All right. Anyway. Oh,
No,
it some of it's sprayed out. Okay.
They could easily just drawn Steve. Wait, what was his name?
Steve.
Bruh.
You mean
Bruh.
Christopher Robin?
Yes.
Bruh, there's an
Called
official
Christopher Robin Steve.
Bruh, there's an
I don't know
official
why.
Wall-E manga.
Right?
There is an official Wall-E manga, like the Pixar movie, next to a manga called Don't Call Me Daddy.
Yes, blue. I'm sorry, I just cracked you open. I cracked open a blue one.
Crack open a
The
blue one,
official-
me. Wait! No!
I'm sorry, blue. I should have recorded it. I'll just send a picture.
Oh my god, there's just a bunch of yaoi
Why-
hentai next to
how-
Disney shit on this page.
What are you
Why?
found?
Why is that?
I am on the official Tokyo Pop site looking.
And they've just published a lot of yaoi.
There's yaoi, there's like official, very famous comics, and then like fucking the official Wall-E manga next to Don't Call Me Daddy. And next to that is the official
Sometimes
the-
the universe has a good timing, you know.
the official Toy Story and Toy Story 2 manga
Are they
adaptation.
hentai? Please tell me it's just porn.
No, it is official Disney adaptations to the manga. This is real shit. There is also a Mulan manga, and she's pictured next to a
Mulan.
fucking magical girl. I gotta pull this
I
up.
found the
Oh my
image. It
god.
was
Oh,
like-
also, here's if it works. There we go.
Give me a moment. I have to pull this up because this
Blue
is
one
real.
has been cracked open.
This is official shit. This is licensed by Disney. They are legally allowed to make this.
They're legal allowed to.
This is the
to
true
give us all of
crossover.
this.
This is the true crossover.
We
My
gotta-
Disney.
god.
This is real.
So
Do you wanna read the official Finding Nemo manga?
before you all read, I want you to all look at an image, which
Mhm.
is actually official licensed Sonic Comics image.
Please, I need to see this.
I just noticed this flavor is called Ultra Fiesta.
And then I
And it
have
has
one more
celebrating
after this.
skeletons on it. Is that a
And then I
fuck? Why does she have a cowbell?
wait, hold up. Excuse me, would you mind taking this new volunteer over to
I'm
the
gonna ping amps. I don't care.
We
Oh,
gotta get
fucking
those.
god! It's the sheep Sonic character.
Oh.
Cheap Sonic.
Okay, gang. You know how a bunch of people were horny for Tinkerbell?
Oh no.
Yes.
Wait, is
I
that
Japan
remember the
was-
gifts.
Japan was also horny for Tinkerbell.
Vividia. Is this official?
This
wait,
is
is it-
official. This is licensed.
So
this is
it
being sold.
is
Oh,
it
don't worry,
porn?
Disney-san. We can make it the best.
So
What do
is
you
it
want
like
again?
is it porn or is it like an actual story?
No, this is actual legit shit. This is licensed Disney media. And apparently, the Mulan crossed with Anime Girl is a full entire series with like 5 different storylines. This is the real Disney Deep.
The Disney deep lore that Disney executives don't want you knowing about.
There's a fucking Descendants, like the fucking Disney TV show manga. Oh my god, there's Tinkerbell Lolly.
Her ass. No.
No.
I'm going to post the
Where's
Safe
Uncle
for Work
Lady?
cover. I'm going to post the Safe for Work cover. I don't know what's inside there.
The Petite Fairy's Diary.
Oh no. I don't like
It had to be
it.
German.
I don't like it.
You,
Well-
you want a pink uncle? He's on.
Petite
No.
Fairy.
No.
I gotta say,
Ugh.
I really don't see a difference between the two of them. They are just fucking small.
Petite
Yeah.
Fairy.
Yeah.
Isn't that a
This-
bit of a well, I guess in the Disney context at least, that's petite isn't needed.
Mind you, this shit is also on the same site that's selling the Cowboy Bebop manga.
Mein God.
This is true power. Okay, now that I've shared that horrifying shit, anyone else got anything? Where we
I
can
feel
go
like
from
I had something, but then I just lost it.
Yeah, I was going to say that I had something there, but I forgot.
I just led you down another cursed rabbit hole.
Let me see if I can remember it by
It's
looking
all
back at
cursed.
it.
It's all cursed.
No, I literally I had something that I really wanted to talk about and I forgot because of how being fucked up my brain.
I
I do that thing.
he did the thing.
I do that.
What was
But-
that, boys?
I know
The
something we can
low-key-
talk about.
Bean is basically Loki to the UPM universe.
There's
You
being
just, oh, you want fucked up shit? Here you go.
We quite literally started the podcast with a list of topics and we've only touched on one.
This was
And
what,
instead
pizza?
we went down the local Mobilian deep lore.
Oh yeah, the Mobile deep lore. Then we went into a bit of the New York, New Jersey rivalry.
And then into the Great Wall of Ass.
We
and
found
we-
the original video and saw the people getting crushed to death by the wall.
I think they were quite literally dead after that.
this
They all
podcast-
got- I didn't expect the wall to move.
I didn't expect them to be crushed to death by ass, but god damn it, they went out how they would have wanted.
Bruh.
Alright,
Look,
what were you gonna say, blue guy?
I was
what
going
were
to
you
say
gonna
that I
say?
remember I remember one. I know a topic that we could talk now. I
Oh?
don't know if I really don't know if I should talk about it now because there is literally so you guys may have noticed that break time was a bit longer than normal today because it was like 2 or 3 minutes longer because I have visitors now in my house.
Mm-hmm.
You have visitors?
Yeah, my family also forgot to tell me that today we
Again?
Yes, they forgot to tell me two things. One, that we were going to visit my grandma. The second thing that they forgot to tell me was that visitors are coming because my other grandma that lives in a whole nother city is having her birthday today, and we called her and they came here so we could talk about stuff and stuff like that. And now they are just in the table while they are in the table eating while I'm here doing a podcast.
We should definitely buy those do not disturb things for door handles.
Yeah, we should.
Those would be really nice.
But the thing that I want to talk about is being you fucker. Where is the hentai submissions? And the Lord of the No Nut November challenge.
Alright, the second hentai submission was
second
completed
one was
and posted yesterday.
Yeah. How many are left now?
I don't know. I have to go through the fucking list again.
I still
but
have. I'm still waiting
wait-
for mine.
Yeah, but way back in freaking November of 2020,
Yes.
the server decided to do a big little contest to where we would all gather in a single channel and attempt the No Nut November challenge.
hmm
So, I was not expecting 10 to 15 people to accomplish it. and I
Didn't we have,
decided to
wasn't that only,
say,
no, I thought we only had 7 people accomplish it, didn't we?
but then other people
Nah.
asked for paid ones as well.
Oh yeah, people actually asked for still paid for commissions.
Yeah. So I had a bunch of crazy ass commissions piled up because I decided to make that the reward for completing No Nut November. And then life just decided to fuck me in the ass exactly after November ended. So for the last 4 months, I have been sitting on a bunch of commissions that I have not yet begun to finish.
Mhm.
So I am now trying to
Let me go
bust
and see
all
if
of this
the,
out
if
all
this,
at
if
once.
the thing is. Yeah.
Like,
the.
what is it?
No, I just want to see. Yeah, the chat's still there.
The
Go
chat?
Yeah.
to chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's there. It's
I'm
just
not.
Slack.
We're not
It's
able to
locked
talk
until-
there.
It's locked until next
It's
November.
called
locked
See
to
You Next Year.
to this year.
See you next year.
We have like the, I don't remember. We had a role related to it, but then it got
Yeah,
taken away.
Yeah, because Zeno was an asshole and decided to delete the role and then yell at me in fucking mod chat about it. He doesn't even fucking watch the podcast or actually join in on it, so I don't care saying it.
So are we shit talking Xeno? Also, one thing I noticed when I went
Fuck
through a
Zeno.
time, I for like a thing that
Hashtag fuck Zeno.
fuck Xeno. There was a time where I was looking through like mention or just times my name was said through the server, and I found
Yes.
that apparently at one point I temporarily had God.
Yes!
Oh yes, you.
Yeah, that
Zeno
happened.
will just give random people God for some reason.
But Zeno
then I-
sometimes gets bored, and so you know what?
And
I'm just gonna make Addy mod.
thing is,
Zeno-
I'm pretty sure I was like I literally didn't even get to see that I don't think I was even on. I wasn't like
Yeah,
Hold
he
on,
just does that.
I didn't even actually like before I even actually was able to check into the server. I had already lost it, so I just never know. Let me look and see through mentions of Nadav. And also, what's the cultured being role, by the way?
I don't fucking know. There's so much shit. Like, half the mods do their own thing.
Can you?
And
can
then
you just look
Zeno-
at all the? Is there a possibility that you can just look at all the factions, or at least all the
No,
rules?
no. Let me explain what the hell goes on behind the scenes. Okay, so there's 2 different sections of mods. There's like me and Uncle and maybe one other person, right?
The jokey people, and then the hey,
German.
and then look. Okay, actually, you know what? You know what I'm thinking? We
Yeah.
shouldn't trust the Europeans to do anything.
There was this.
Dorf,
there were,
Dorf is a good mod. Dorf is. I will
Yeah,
stand
yeah.
up for Dorf.
I
Alright,
will
but the
stand
other
up for
ones-
Dwarf, but hold on. There was a period of time where we just had Eurojank chat and then late night European and Asian chat, where that was where all the shit posts and all the tart hours and all the inside jokes came from. And the Eurojank cast was when people just decided to not talk because everyone was talking in the European languages. And that kind of
Oh.
birthed a system where half the mods are,
I remember when Looney
Yeah.
was mod.
yeah, half
Oh,
the.
morning, kids.
Morning,
Morning.
Uncle.
Hello, good morning, Uncle.
We're talking about how the fucking mods and admin work on UPAM, where we just have the European side that just don't seem to do shit all day and never join in on the fun events, and the other side sits here and works and makes shit for people to have fun. And how Zeno never interacts with anything. Like, I will actually fucking ask Zeno, like, hey, you want to join in on this little thing? He's like, nah.
So
Hi.
no, actually today I actually like Zeno was it was the first time that Zeno was in the pre-chill podcast vibe that we do. Before we do the podcast, we have like a 10-minute time that we are just here sitting, listening to songs, and Zeno was here. As soon as I say, hey guys, everyone ready so we can start the podcast, he left. He disappeared, vanished, just like the Avatar.
I'm pretty sure
That's
I
what he
literally haven't
does.
spoken to Xeno
In his defense,
since like
it is very
December,
late
November.
night on Germany.
Yeah, fair enough.
The thing is, it's late night for me and everyone else
It's
also.
late night for all. Well, I mean, it's like
It's
what is it?
9,
It's 8:50.
It's almost already 11 for me.
Yeah, like I literally chose this time because okay,
Yeah.
I need a timestamp where if I try to go to like please the Americans or the Europeans, I would be here like 4 a.m. doing this shit. So fuck you. They have to adapt for me, and they choose like 9 p.m. because I don't think anyone is going to be calling me to do stuff at 9 p.m. in a Sunday.
Yeah, but it's just this thing with Zeno where I had to fuss at him because he never comes for the events. He just kind of hangs out until something awful happens and we have to have him intervene. It's
Well,
probably
we
my
did have
only
that one
complaint.
good event. Remember the one good event of Rimworld? That was fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
when he left, he walked away and everything went to hell.
Yeah, every single those RimWorld streams were great. That was like the one
Who's
big
truth?
event. That
Oh,
was
it's
actually really good.
Max. Hi, Max.
Okay.
Hey Max.
Fucking hell.
So let's see.
But you don't have a
The-
working mic. That's sad.
Where did Uncle go?
Uncle was. I don't. Did Uncle? Wait, did Uncle
Uncle,
join?
get the fuck back.
Yeah, he
Uncle
just
was
left.
here. He said, "Oh, how you doing?"
Also,
kids?"
people, behold the Pizza Hut empire.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
That's
Pizza
a
Hut.
lot of red.
No, Pizza Hut
That's
is
a lot of
everywhere.
red.
Pizza Hut is everywhere. I
That's
gotta
very
say,
much everywhere.
it's like I just found out that Pizza Hut had one of the best fucking deals around here in my city. Like a week before they closed the doors because I don't know why. Oh, there's a white moth in my room. I'm going to get if it flies into my face, I'm literally gonna scream like a girl. But if it stays like that is walking just on my PC, it looks really pretty.
So,
Well, also,
while we are also doing this right now, I am ripping MP3s from the past podcast so we can set them to download.
oh,
Yes! MP3 downloads for each of the podcasts so
Oh
far.
my god, it
and I'll
looks
be
like
doing that permission.
the moth looks like
So-
just that one boss from Hollow Knight. Mom, get the camera.
what?
There's a moth in my
Fucking
room.
hell.
It's flying around,
And it looks like a character from Hollow Knight.
yeah, the Hollow Knight.
Does it have a tiny sword
Does it
that looks like a sword?
No, but it's
Does
a moth.
it come to challenge you?
Does it have Dark Souls music? Is it challenging you to battle for the throne?
No.
Do you see
That,
how
I gotta
far?
say that's the one boss I would never fucking fight because there's only
Get the Avernus.
there's 3 bosses that you
Hey,
you have
Uncle,
to
you're
challenge
back.
in Hollow Knight, and
Uncle's
all the 3
back?
of them would kick my ass.
Uncle's back.
Is it Tom
Or
the
should I
Ass?
say Tom the Asshole Crow? Why you
What
know that
happened?
name, by the way?
Why did Uncle rebrand?
He's
Ah,
a
that
fucking
makes more
pro
sense.
now.
I guess Uncle is a crow now.
I am okay
No,
with
it's
this.
the
for
that
the
touches-
RP.
I
The
guess-
RP.
Yeah,
Oh,
RP
it's
thing, yeah.
because of the RP.
Yeah.
By the way,
really miss out on this RP, man.
I didn't even join into the RP. Is there anyone here who was active during it who can explain like a little bit of the shit going on with that?
Uncle?
Because I'm legit curious.
I have no idea
Uncle,
what's going.
please
All I know is
explain the
apparently it's
story
like
of this
D&D,
RP.
but not D&D.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm never really active there. Whenever most of the action happens, I'm asleep because y'all are Americans. So
Yeah, that makes
Huh,
sense.
fucking lords.
America.
they just like
I-
stand
yeah,
there
Doug-
and shit on people's
Ducking,
comments.
Ducking has a character, right? Yeah, explain to us in written
Yeah.
form, and we can try
Explain.
and
We can try
Try
and
and
read out
react
to the
to it.
podcast.
Duckington was act during.
Yeah,
both.
because
Okay.
there's
Has a
been a
character.
lot of inside jokes about that shit. That
I've seen
I had
all the
no
fucking
context for.
inside joke memes.
and
But
I don't
appar-
understand them.
Nothing makes sense. Also, we need more
Yeah.
podcast. We needed more podcast memes.
Absolutely, we need to make more of those.
I'm gonna go
Yes.
back to the first podcast and try to make memes out of that.
Also,
I
Uncle,
barely remember
you,
the first
Uncle, you miss the Great Wall of Ass.
Oh yeah, you missed the Great Wall of Ass.
I don't
There
think
was-
I
I
want to
was
see the great
asleep.
wall of ass.
Listen,
Whenever
okay,
anything interesting happens, server, I'm always asleep. Never
Okay.
fucking happens.
Uncle. Okay,
Yeah,
so
getting
okay,
up.
look, in text or
Also-
voice,
I also
scroll
found,
up.
I also found a Sonic Sheep
Uh,
Girl.
Yes,
What?
Yes.
but
The
go
child,
ahead,
It craves.
Nadab. Do you want to explain to him what that
The
was?
Great Wall of Ass. Okay, so
Yes.
basically,
getting
it
it.
started with this one article. Actually, it started with ass beer, or butthole beer. I don't fucking remember. Basically, someone did like a promo for beer, and they showed like ass tap. Anyway, then Bean found this news article that was like the story behind the ass eating restaurant, which it turned out was not a real restaurant. the image shown was supposedly from a porn, and apparently there might be a game show where people have to recognize celebrities by smelling their farts or eating their asses. Big if, but it might be
Big
real.
if.
But then also, Bean ended up finding the porn that the image came from, and it was a bunch of people.
It was glorious.
It was some people walking into a white room with 2 rows of asses with like pictures, and then one of the guys just started stuffing his face into one of them and eating, and then the wall started moving back, and they started getting crushed by the wall of asses.
I think Uncle is watching because he muted himself.
He must be. He must. Please tell me you're watching, Uncle.
It's
Uncle.
such a weird thing to look at it. It was like, why the fuck?
It was-
Why is he taking his pants off?
Gotta heat up my breakfast real quick.
He's going to heat up rice. He's going to heat up rice, boys.
He's rice.
Rice.
Rice. Wait, why did Max leave?
Technically, you boil rice, don't you?
I mean, I guess I don't. Well, what are the ways of cooking rice actually?
You can cook
Well,
it. You
I've
can
just put it
boil
in the stove and then just put water on top of it.
I
If it is
remember-
not already done before.
I remember a friend that he had never done rice before, so he
Rinse
thought
the rice. Use the right ratio. Something.
he tried
the
to. So he did the water part. He did it like really well, but after that he tried to do like people do spaghetti, like just dry the rice, you know. So the rice got really long and it looked like spaghetti, but it was
He
rice.
turned rice into spaghetti.
Yeah,
It's what
almost.
you're
Spaghetti rice?
Yeah, because you know the thing that you after you cook spaghetti, you know you have to put in something so all the water just flows out, right? Well, he put rice in there because he thought, there is no water in rice. I need to, and he did that. So we got rice flavored spaghetti for a day.
That's How do you even make it into? So he made rice
I would
noodles.
like to know the taste of that, honestly.
He made rice noodles.
It was basically rice, but with the texture of spaghetti.
I want to try and taste that.
No,
I wanna try and taste that.
The flavor was the same. I don't know how he managed to do that, but it had the texture of spaghetti.
Huh. I want to try that. I kind of want to try that.
I mean, isn't that what ramen is?
No,
Or-
ramen is
No,
kinda-
ramen.
Or like there's like the pasta or like the noodles that are made out of rice.
No, they are made of rice, but he just used it like he was cooking.
He just
rice.
made like actual rice.
And the texture was really horrible because it was kinda rice, but it was kinda spaghetti.
Ah,
I don't know, when
I see.
looking up rice noodles, the first image looks very fucking weird. It looks
Post it, please.
okay. This is the first result for rice noodles.
Let us see. There are-
Posting in text or voice.
What the fuck?
They're
Oh, yeah.
flat, wide rice
You
noodles.
know when you try
I
like
think
take
I've
the
I think I've
skin
had
out-
stuff like this
the
before.
insides of a coconut.
The skin
It
of
looks
the
like that.
inside of a coconut turned into a noodle.
Kind of. Like if you scoop the insides of a coconut, it looks like that.
Yeah, it will probably look like that. Like, oh yeah, I forgot some. I
Make the grain longer.
make the grain. No, it was basically that. The grain was longer. I don't know how he managed to do that, but the grain got longer because he was cooking like his spaghetti.
How do
Now,
you?
think the man did not know what he was doing, but actually he was just in large
It was
brain
it was
and
just a
wanted to
master
do that.
plan, you see.
It was just master plan. Also, I'm gonna take a picture and post it on
Make
the
rice
on the
into
thing
spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah, spaghetti.
Uncle, you actually missed my explanation. But basically, there is a friend of mine that he didn't know how to cook rice, and he had to cook rice one day, and he tried to do it like spaghetti. What got is
What the fuck?
yeah. What happened was that I don't know how he managed to do that, but the flavor was kind of okay. It was kind of burnt, but it was kind of okay. So to someone doing the rice for the first time, but he somehow
Rice
met.
cheese.
You know those things that you use on spaghetti, so you can dry the spaghetti and it there is no water in it.
Yeah.
He used on the rice, and he cooked the rice like spaghetti. What happened was that the rice got fucking long. We got like long rice, and
How the fuck?
it had the texture of spaghetti.
How the fuck would you do that? What?
I
The
don't know.
man,
how he
What?
the
did
man
it.
discovered a new way to eat rice.
I really don't think.
I'm gonna try and do this. This is glorious.
I want to try and do that too. Like, I really want to know how this
Like
works.
I don't I think it would taste good, but the fact that he really thought that rice was made like that really made me really scared me.
Spaghetti rice.
I gotta say I personally haven't eaten one of those, but like because I wasn't there that day, it was just a bunch of my friends, but I
Spaghetti
couldn't go
whip.
because I had just came out of I think it was the day that I came out of surgery, so I couldn't go to the trip. But it was basically a trip that my friends were having, and chaos happened because everyone looked of themselves and said, well, we bought food, so who is going to be the cook? And say, well, Blue Guy is normally the cook because he kind of knows how to cook stuff. He has a little recipes and he knows how to pull recipes online. And everyone looks at, but where's Blue Guy? Just cuts to me, literally having my throat being sliced open by the doctor. So
You cannot eat
the
what you
cook's
make.
not there. They try to figure it out and they make rice spaghetti.
Rice spaghetti.
Rice
belt.
spaghetti.
Rice newt.
When they send me the pictures, I nearly died just from
Uncle,
from laughing.
Do you have
Yo.
any festive like lore you can share with us about your region? Because
The lore.
we discovered that Bean has this weird ass Nene candy people.
What?
They
I'm
Bean
not
has
even joking.
Bean has a festival where people dress up as fucking slave owners. I don't know why.
Pulling up the pictures.
Like 10 festivals
these
in a year.
women-
There's so many.
These women take their entire life to these is in Alabama somehow is considered to be a standard for women, and they work themselves in school to become this.
Oh yeah, I gotta show the podcast this because I don't think I have showed the podcast this image.
This uncle. They
What?
look they look like candy bars.
They look like slave
They look
owners
like the
born back
candy.
in the 80s.
You look like candy bars.
I mean, yeah,
Mm.
thank you.
I'm not trying to diss with anyone's culture, but you look like just
Pump out Disney princess. Those look like daughters of the owner of KFC.
You have a
Forgot
lot
his
of
name.
weird ass every year. Hold on, I gotta
This
give you
is
an article because
Alabama.
I can't give you photos.
This is Alabama,
Alabama.
uncle.
sweet.
I'm about to get
home Alabama.
political.
Oh,
That is very Alabama.
If you get political, I'll
candy
literally
people.
just kill
Very
you.
Alabama.
I will kill you.
Let me
right
Very
pull up the
Alabama.
other thing that they have in Alabama. Yeah. You want to read this, uncle, for us?
Alright, I'm about to get political
Read
now. I would rather have fire
The
magic
Order
than
of
water
Myths.
magic.
No.
I can't because I
no.
don't want to read
Don't
because I'm
you-
eating
oh, I actually,
and my mouth is dry.
I actually
so
agree with
I'd
you.
rather-
Water
Okay.
magic's the
Your
life.
Look-
conversation
looking
is
at the image-
boring compared
Are
to
you
what
looking
I'm
at the
Oh,
image?
saying.
I am, man.
How
Holy
did you
shit! What
describe
the
it, Blue
fuck?
Guy?
So
How did you describe it, Blue Guy?
this is basically like dollar store Daft Punk is running away from the jester.
What the
There's a
fuck
man
is wrong
dressed
with
as
you?
Death, and a man dressed as a clown, and the clown is somehow chasing Death. And the whole thing
What?
is, people look at these guys just running in circles on this like Greek pillar, and the festival is they run and run and run until the guy in the Death looks like he drops dead, and the guy on like the clown costume wins.
Epic. Now, this conversation
What
is
the
boring. Listen to what I have to say, because I'm not boring. Fire magic is cooler
Now
than
give
water
us something
magic.
you wanna hear, Uncle.
We don't really have anything like weird like in Alabama. We've got a lot of festivals like
No,
every year.
like we talk about we talk about as well like New York thingy with the Statue of Liberty and what was
There's a pirate festival
I
that
forgot
goes
my
on
own
in
festival,
Florida.
Blue.
Oh
I
yeah,
forgot my own festival.
we talked about our own Brazilian festival that we dress up as peasants to commemorate the harvest, even though none of us live in a farm.
Yeah,
And it's
There's
like
a pirate
right.
festival in Florida called Gasparilla.
that's the thing.
I don't really know
Yeah, we
what
also
it
have
is,
the
but my mom
E-
went to it one time
farm
and
thing,
said it
the
was
farm
boring.
festival thing.
Do you have that too?
Yeah, the good crop, whatever. Yeah, that festival. It's called a Nilag festival. Yeah. We have
Call it,
coconut festival. Basically, dress up as weird shit.
What?
Piña festival. We commemorate pineapples. Yeah.
The fuck?
I've got a friend who's from Brazil who genuinely was surprised I knew Brazilians spoke Portuguese instead of Brazilian.
yeah, because we
I
get that a
think
lot.
it's like some sort of thread.
I'm not gonna lie, we get that a lot. Like 9 out of 10 times.
Oh my god, what brain dead people do you talk to?
Chinelas festival. Basically, we commemorate no, not sandals, slippers, flip flops. We commemorate flip flops. There you go.
Excuse me? You
Oh hell
commemorate
yeah, dude, that
Talis?
sounds like my kind of festival. I love me a good pair of
What?
flip flops.
Yeah, search it up.
Why?
Chinelas festival. We commemorate flip
I would
flops.
like a image. I would like an image of that. What's the name of it? What's the name of it? Type in chat so I
There,
can
it's
Google
in.
it, please.
Yeah, there it is. It's in text for voice. Chinelas
Chin-
festival.
Chinelas festival.
Cinelas festivals. Flip flop
Yeah.
festivals.
It actually looks
Good
like
shit.
how we call chinelas in Brazil. It's like chinelo, literally.
Chinelas. Chinelos.
That's because it is
Boy.
Portuguese. Well, we just fucked it up. It's fucked up Portuguese. That's what we did.
It's fucked up Iberian.
Farta.
It's fucked up Iberian.
Nah, I heard the word fart in there, so I gotta laugh at it.
So, in the interim, I have set up a Google Drive to which people can download podcast VODs. After
Yeah,
this
where's your
podcast, I'll be
server
uploading the
mute
most
now?
recent episode and making a specific chat where you can go and download MP3s and hear us do all this stupid shit while on your break at work.
Oh yeah, and feel
Yeah,
free.
look at this.
Courtesy of Bean.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at this.
and feel free to
Listen to
download
my
the podcast
very
so you can.
sexy voice.
Feel free to not only
Giant
download the
flip-flop.
podcast.
Star your family.
Sure.
Tell your friends about the Great Wall of Ass.
Show to your
Aw,
friends
dude.
and mothers and sisters
This
and all
looks
of
like
this.
an intriguing
Wonder-
and yet exciting festival. I
Oh
want
yeah, and feel free
go
to
there.
donate to the podcast
This
if we
looks
hit.
like a thing.
Hey guys.
But yes, after this
Hold on, I have
particular
to call my,
podcast, we will
my
have a
Filipino
downloads page
friend about
ready.
his shoe festival.
So, yeah. That.
Giant flip-flops.
And dear podcast viewers, feel free to to donate to the podcast because if we hit $100, the $100 goal, I will just cross dress myself and do a binging with the blue guy episode where I will teach you guys to cook something. I don't know what, but I will.
Poggers.
Binging with Blue Guy. With Blue Guy in a dress. He's gonna teach you how to make muffins.
I will buy the mini skirt, the arregal high socks, and the apron.
We're gonna buy the UPM stuff.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you gotta be
Oh, no.
branded out, bruh.
I'm gonna brand the shit
You
up.
gotta
Yeah.
sell out your soul.
We have a festival where we follow a little statue of Jesus around town.
My
and
other
that's
fe-
it.
Yeah. Very. That sounds like something out of a Spanish colony.
Hey
Honestly.
Hunter, you're kind of.
Well, because it is.
Fuck.
You're correct. It is.
Hunter, you're kind of late to the
So-
podcast.
This is our festival.
So I have discovered something on this same Google Drive that I'm trying to set up the folder for the podcast. I apparently stored all of the old Piss ASMR episodes that I did.
Ah, dude, the piss ASMR.
Well, it's just-
Why?
I don't know
Why?
why I put it on the Google Drive, but I found
I'm asking the right question. Why?
Because
Bean, can
I
hear the
needed a
piss
place to store the
ASMR?
piss ASMR, damn it. I worked
Yo,
hard
dude,
on
send
those.
this to me.
People
need to
demanded
send
them,
you-
and I
I
did them.
I still need to send you the big VODs of the other streams, the Princess and Conquest
Yes,
streams.
we need to do
But
that.
That's
Google Drive
the,
does not take it. But Google Drive does not like 3-hour VODs. Just
Mine is taking all 8 of these VODs all at once.
oh god.
And it is liking it.
Muslim.
So,
Jesus statue. Hey, I found it.
Little baby Jesus.
I found the image of what normally is around my school. It's-
Wait a minute, hold on.
I'm back.
Hold up.
Are we
Why
going
the
back?
fuck
Yeah.
is... Hold up, why the
That's-
fuck is the tiny Jesus in the shape of a fleshlight?
Are we going back into the movie?
Bean, I want you to server mute yourself.
Why is she looking
yeah,
up
the
and looking like
flashlight,
she's got a moan?
It does. It
Oh,
does
no.
look like that.
Hold on, I gotta
Of
disconnect
course.
for a while. I'll come back.
Of course, I come back to this. Of
Uh,
course.
Look, the podcast viewers, Uncle's Cultures run about the podcast flashlight.
Are we going back to the? Are we going back to the
Local
Brazil
culture.
detour?
Yeah,
we
no,
wanted
this is
to reintroduce
Filipino
Uncle
deep
to the
lore.
pod, so we
The
Filipino
Filipino.
culture.
Oh, we're going back. Are we going to the Filipino deep lore? Okay.
Yeah, we
Filipino
went to the
deep
Philippines. Dude. They have a festival about flip flops.
About
Filipino
How is this
friends,
country
what do you
not
know
in the world?
only flip flop.
I
Every face in this photo.
I
Hold on.
humbly request that orgasm emoji.
Every face
do
in this
that?
photo. Hold on. Let me just.
little baby Jesus with the freaking flashlight shape.
Uncle.
So this is why.
Uncle, your culture. I gotta say, I never thought I would see a stranger culture. I never thought I would see some culture that could be stranger than the Brazilian one or the Japanese one.
I just every face in
Okay.
this photo.
Okay,
Is-
so we fucking established Brazilian deep lore is local dances and rainbow colored dresses. Alabama deep lore is mystic societies and pig bladders. And fucking Uncle's deep lore is
Flip-flops.
fleshlight Jesus.
Flip
And a
flops
hay
and
cows.
Jesus.
Flip-flops.
Flip-flops
My
and
Filipino
Jesus.
friend said he
Flip
didn't know
flops
anything
and
about
Jesus.
this flip-flop festival.
Oh, man.
This is why you don't go into the local deep lore.
You guys.
Everyone is nutting in that crowd.
90% of it
All
is
at once.
Scientology.
Wait, why are you bringing Scientology into this?
We'll be back.
Because that's my local
I am-
city's deep
You
lore.
know what's the music that's passing on my head right
I
now?
hate Scientologists.
It's the music of the Naboo festival at the end of episode.
Da-da-da, da-da,
And
da-da-da-da.
they all just their faces.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum.
Oh my god. What the fuck is that?
So I just been hit by probably one of the strangest feelings in the world, because I tried to go to like search about the collective lunch that I was talking about, because the only good picture that the only picture that schools share, there's like fucking tons of fruit in it, so it looks, hey, look parents, it's healthy. But that's a lie. That's the biggest lie I ever seen. I swear to God.
Before I die, I'm going to burn down the Scientology building in my city.
Neat.
I'm going with you. I'm going to burn it with you.
Please
But
do. I might need backup.
if you fucking
Might.
bring
Just might.
if you fucking bring fruit to the collective lunch, you're worse than the guy that steals fucking Legos and all that shit. Everyone will hate you. You brought fruit to the collective lunch. Why didn't you brought just
Collective
tomatoes?
lunch. You mean the potluck?
Collective lunch.
It's I
The
don't know.
fuck-
Sorry, what? Collective lunch.
Collective lunch sounds like a communist saying.
I really don't know how it
Yeah,
would
yeah,
translate
all
it.
members of the collectivized farm come to the
Listen, man,
collective
all my
lunch.
schools, people literally were going to school with like
It's called a
with
potluck.
their homemade food to sell there.
To sell?
Oh,
Yeah,
What's happening in your schools? So
it was a public school.
so what you're saying is it's actually capitalist. in nature.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Capitalism. But like the collective lunch
Free
is like a
school
full-on
lunches
communist
is
thing because
communism.
everyone has to bring one thing to share with the whole class. Like one guys will bring
Oh,
drinks, or
okay.
the other guy will bring like sweets. I actually posted a picture in the text or voice. It's up there, right under the flashlight. Jesus.
Flashlight
So
Jesus.
I see the two apples, grabbing past it, and the various amounts of cake.
Yeah, like cake is the way to go because if you bring fruit through this stuff,
I know how to make creme brulee.
oh, creme brulee is actually a really good one.
I need a
Really?
blowtorch.
I also know how to make
I'll be the one
lasagna.
that forgets we're doing a like a party and just goes and buy Coke.
Buy cocaine.
Yeah, so like
Listen,
Coca-Cola.
everyone appreciates Coke
yeah.
as long as you share.
Actually, I don't buy Coke. I buy Guaraná, but maybe Coke
Yeah.
either.
Guaranada or lo.
I buy
Hey,
Pepsi because it's objectively better.
Pepsi cane.
I think we already talked
I
about
buy
it.
Ian,
Dolly.
please leave.
No, don't you dare, Rocky. Don't
I'm pulling Dolly.
that soda is so bad.
RC
Every time,
Cola
the
is
only
the
time
best.
I
Oh no!
drank it,
Oh
it
no! You're
gave
bringing
me
the Brazilian.
the-
You're bringing the Brazilian
the-
sodas into. What the fuck?
Look
Is
at
this?
this shit.
I'm scared now. What is that? Why does it have a
It's
face?
the mascot
I
of
send
Dolly.
It's the mascot of
Scientologists
Dolly.
death threats.
So, Lo, guys, remember
Is
last
your
week's
soda?
podcast? Guys, remember last week's podcast that I told you guys that we have a type of soda here that
That Coke keeps trying to knock off, but they keep
Yes.
failing.
They keep failing because the recipe is like really well guarded. They really made the old propagandas of that. It was really how it was really just joking about Coca-Cola not being able to find the recipe because the one that I remember was like a chicken fabric. Literally, they were building robot chickens, singing an orchestra about how it's easier to have an orchestra of chickens than to discover the Guaraná formula.
Oh yeah, the guarana.
What the hell are you people
Okay.
talking about?
And
The
this one is the
Speaking.
and
Okay,
Why
this,
is there?
speaking
Okay,
of-
hold on.
and this one is the Dolinho, the knockoff of this is the knockoff of Guaraná, but the Brazilian version. That this thing is so bad that it literally gave me fucking. My throat literally hurted for a week after drinking it once. It was the same thing as drinking it fucking acid. I don't know.
Like
What?
it always
Wait,
appears
what were you
after
drinking?
there was like mostly Brazil has morning animation shows. So every time I wanted to watch like X-Men Evolution, there was always this fucker appearing in the ads.
That's true. That's true. I remember that there was just one channel that it was like that kept
They were
sharing
Bungie, I
like
think.
anime and the stuff. They posted there. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
47. It was like
Alright.
a really underrated one. And there is always a Dolly propaganda.
I have something to add to this conversation on local drinks.
Here's just some guarana.
Also here,
All right.
yeah, Guaraná is really good.
I-
Here's Dolly.
I'm going to I'm gonna post this image. This was
Local drink.
being. Uncle, is that you?
Uncle,
Here's
Uncle
me.
is here.
I'm just
He's
eating
calling
my-
the asshole crow.
I found this in
Racist
my
against
local Whole
short people.
Foods, like just the other day. Like I was in there for like a job interview, but this stood out to me.
Go.
Bean, aren't you a manlet?
Strapless.
Oh my.
Oh,
It is a non.
Non-alcoholic.
what the?
Wait,
It-
non-alcoholic
it's a-
beer?
Okay, let me explain to it. It is a non-alcoholic beer that is called Strapless, and the entire can is covered with horses making a Hagel faces.
This is
I am so
this
conservative.
is very weirdly specific.
I
I
am.
want this brand to succeed though.
I am curious.
I
and confused at
want to
the same
drink
time.
this. Like I am heavily
Then
tempted to
buy
just
it.
go back and get a
I
case.
want this brand to succeed and go like international.
Oh my god, I found more. There's actually different versions with different animals.
Excuse me.
Show us.
Give
Bean,
me
I
a
don't know
moment.
why you
I am
didn't buy
pulling
it.
it up. And then we will actually finish off the podcast with some headlines I found for Nadav.
Oh god.
we can actually like just end the podcast because we are.
Wait, what?
we-
Oh,
I-
wait, okay.
There's a technical
Insane
version.
Rush, Styx, Chillax, and Wreak Havoc Imperial Red Ale.
This is a
Ah.
fucking thing,
Why
and
did
they're
you
all
just
just
send
making the
coconut
most
vodka?
fucked up
Okay.
Coconut
things.
vodka.
Lambanog. Lambanog.
Lumbanog.
Yeah.
Lambanog.
Lambanog, instilled coconut vodka.
But just
Drink
local
it all.
drinks
That's
are
fine. That's
fucking
just wine on
insane.
it. That's just wine
Yeah.
on it.
It's wine?
That
Oh,
sounds
cool,
good.
close enough.
Coconut vodka. That sounds good.
Coconut flavored alcohol.
It is.
Sorry.
Okay, Nadav, I have some headlines here I would like you to read.
Okay.
These
I-
are real news headlines
I'm scared now. Okay.
that have been shared on the internet,
Ooh,
since
boy.
we seem to love crazy articles.
Yeah, in this podcast.
Number 1,
Oh, not this one.
read.
Gordon Ramsay, sex dwarf eaten by badger.
American news tabloid headlines. Let's go.
I know the rest of the story behind this though, and yeah, so I know. Basically, he's a Oh my fucking god! I'm the bastard who shat down my chimney. Homeowners
Homeowners
flu poo horror.
This is the
Lamau.
shit I see when I go in my fucking local Walmart every
Let me
day.
guess. This is in London.
The Gordon
No,
Ramsay
this is-
one I know is because he's basically a dwarf porn star who looks sort of like Gordon Ramsay, and then he was just found dead in a fucking badger den, half eaten.
Yes.
What? What?
Wait.
Yes.
Don't worry
Gordon-
about it.
There's
yes,
like a
Gordon
sentence
Ramsay's-
there that, like, excuse me?
Yes,
What?
Gordon Ramsay's
Okay.
dwarf porn star doppelganger was found half eaten
hard.
in a badger den.
I thought you would go like,
I-
oh, he
Okay,
like.
first of all, it's a dwarf version of Gordon Ramsay.
Who was also in porn.
Yes.
The word's important. It was
The Canadian
eaten by
military.
a
By a
Okay.
badger, yes.
Sir Duckington, this one's for you.
Why are they
That one I just posted was for Bean. I think he'd really like
Go
that.
We're
ahead,
killing
Nadav.
Duckington. Scientists to kill ducks to see why they're dying.
Uh-huh.
Tacoma. I can't read the actual
Clever,
text.
because
I want
it's
to read
not-
the text.
No, because it's a giant wall of text. You'll have to dig for that article.
I hate
But
Twitter.
there's just so many of these articles just scattered
I
across
cannot
the
read
web.
dumbass.
He's a duck. He cannot read. Oh.
Oh, Uncle with that extra news. Tip of the. Oh, it's Anthony! I remember him.
Oh,
Remember
his
when he
face.
got arrested for all that fucking underage sexting he was doing?
Oh, it's also
Yes!
Gwyneth Paltrow, the good
You know,
woman.
Anthony Weiner. Oh,
World's
not
most
Gwyneth.
beautiful woman. Uh,
Gwyneth,
You know, the one who runs that fucking pseudoscience
the goopy
snake
woman.
oil scheme.
yes, the
That also-
fucking
Tip of
shit.
the wiener.
Who
It
was
has
al-
her own Netflix special.
Oh yeah, and she also was She's also Pepper from
Yeah,
I
Iron
know.
Man.
MCU.
Yeah, no,
Iron
and didn't she do like hard drugs on that show? And
Probably.
speaking of drugs,
Yeah.
Ooh boy,
Hey, Nate,
Woman
I
calls
want you to read
911.
this out.
weed costs too much.
no, this man.
She's high on that photo.
she is out of it.
Oh.
But no, this is shit that happens every day and is like put up in fucking Walmart
wait,
for people that just look at it and go,
Oh look, they're talking about Brazil. NSA, Brazil,
NSA,
Brazilian.
the NSA is doing something in Brazil.
yes.
Nate, I
Fucking
want
Brazil
you to
is
read
in
that
our
out.
tabloids.
I'm not going to read that.
We have
I want
two
you to
more.
Read that out.
I'm not going to. Out of farting boyfriend causes
that
neighbors to call police.
Now you can read this one.
Damn.
A concerned
Dude, I
neighbor
Guarantee
living in
all
an
Chipotle.
these are from Florida
I
or
don't have
Georgia.
Chipotle, but I presume.
Let him read it.
A concerned
Let him
neighbor living in an apartment along Maple Road, just west of Livernois Road, called police after hearing what she thought was a domestic violence issue. The neighbor, police said, thought she could hear a female yelling "stop" and "no" and possible hitting. Police arrived and learned that the boyfriend would not stop passing gas, and the girlfriend was yelling at him to stop. The report said police cleared the scene expeditiously. They had to leave.
The police
They
was like,
left. They had to
"This is-
leave because the farts were that bad.
His ass was so fucking loud they had to call the police, and the girlfriend's like, no, stop.
Hey,
Isn't
Hey,
farting on
Negative,
someone against their will
want you to
technically
read this out.
considered assault in some states?
I don't know, probably.
Probably.
Like, I know if you spit
I
on
want
someone,
you to
it's
read
considered
that
an
out.
assault, but if you just maneuver your
No,
ass
I'm
to
not
fart
gonna
on
read
someone,
them.
Uncle, do you wish to read that?
Native, I want you to read that.
Fuck,
It simply
he's
boils
got spit in
down
his mouth.
to certain control of your impulses. Like you say, you have a hot sister. You fantasize about it, maybe steal her underwear a couple times, but no further than that. Yeah.
Oh, we got the chicken
Fuck.
again. The chicken again.
People
And
unironically
then-
like Ben Shapiro. He doesn't
Deer
even
with
make
big
any
rack
sense.
female, it turns out. Des Moines, Iowa.
Oh,
You know what? This just in.
like,
People
it's
in
like a
Iowa
joke.
people in Iowa are deer fuckers. Anyway,
Of course.
I mean,
Des
it
Mo-
makes sense.
Des
Gotta
Moines,
check on
Iowa.
Lana.
A
See
a
if
hunter
she-
thought he
see if
might
she's
have
been
bagged a
good
trophy
human.
buck when he shot a 14-point deer in northwest Iowa earlier this month. Eric Waymiller, 25, of rural Harper's Ferry, started to field dress the animal, where to his surprise he noticed it wasn't a buck at all. Waymiller, who shot the animal in Alamoki County, he discovered he was
Headhunter is from
dressing
Ohio,
a
or
doe,
Idaho,
a doe
Iowa.
sporting antlers with
Took me a minute.
14s, a big rack even for a buck. He stopped field dressing the animal and called the DNR biologist. I wanted them to document this. So it was a female.
The look with
It
the
was
big rack.
a doe with a horn, with the fucking.
Also, can we note that the
antlers.
fucking hunter had the local biologist on speed dial?
Yeah.
Yo, Danny, come look at this rack.
Yo, come look at this deer's rack, though. But that's all the ones that I had time to gather before podcast. But as you can see, American tabloids and headlines have some crazy shit. And believe there's more out there. So,
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we've
never
been on
failed to
podcast
disappoint.
this whole
Huh?
time.
No,
Uncle, you've been in the podcast the entire time.
we've been
I thought we were
talking.
just
Uncle, you
chilling.
idiot.
That's what I'm eating.
Oh my.
You're quite literally chewing into the microphone on the podcast, VOD.
What's that?
Congrats. Tom the asshole crow, eh?
I really am an asshole, Cobra.
Buck, I want you to shut your mouth. I
Okay.
will hinder. I
Blue
will
guy, do you want to
handle
round out the
slander
podcast?
towards
Yes,
Got
I
anything
do.
to add to this?
Okay, I
I'm
first
gonna-
would like to thank everyone for coming. Uncle, I don't know if you count because you didn't even knew you were in the podcast. He didn't even consent to be in the podcast.
Thank you for being in the podcast without even knowing.
Oh yeah, thank you everyone. Not Uncle though, he didn't even know he
No
was
one
in
on
the podcast.
YouTube slander Florida.
Well, yeah, thank you.
I'm
I'm
all.
going to slander Florida.
You guys have 10.
I'll have you hanged for this.
You guys have 10 seconds to say anything you want before the end of the stream. Not the N
Do
word.
drugs
though.
and stay